The winds of change blow through the land, carrying with them the seeds of a great and terrible transformation. From the ashes of no common man, a beast will rise. From the very essence no single hero can defeat. It will be a creature of insatiable appetite, consuming all in its path, leaving only desolation and despair in its wake.
We're live?
You're not live.
We are live.
There
We are in fact live.
I can't do it anymore. I gotta end it. I can't breathe. No.
Very calm music.
In a small tent in the woods, two lovers join.
Okay. So Hoshi, Burgundy. You two are just stepping off of the boat for the first time in this great city of Guayua that you have heard of. You both have your own reasons to be here. Around you, you see people talking. This port side that you're at. This boat that you got off of. There's a group of people that were kind of keeping to themselves the whole time, as well as you two. They start to exit. You two, though, as you step off, you see one man. He has a reddish-brown coat on and some khaki pants. He looks awaiting you. For some reason, he looks at you both and a few others, almost as if someone at the airport is waiting for. But I will start with Hoshi. Will you introduce your character and what they look like? Just a brief description.
Alright. Hoshi is a half dragonborn, half dark elf. He is a purple dragon. He is a champion. He's like 6 foot and 225 pounds, so he's got a decent sized stature.
Gotcha. Alright. Burgundy. Tell us about your character.
Burgundy Bennett is a pretty tall, somewhat kind of slim but sturdy looking blue-skinned hobgoblin most distinctly is that it's got a weird metallic patches all over his body, almost like freckles of gold and like traces of rose gold in his hair. And all of it, and very obviously, he's been through a bit of shit. He's got a monocle over a pretty scarred eye and a very prominent dark wooden peg leg.
Very nice.
Dressed in like these dark blues and purples, with occasionally standing out with a bit of gold and silver jewelry on his body.
Right. So, with these two introduced, this man, who seemed like he was awaiting both of you, walks up to you, as well as some other random folks behind you. He says, "Well, I've been waiting for this group. I apologize. My name is Amar. This is my first day. I am to be guiding newcomers through the city. As it is the first day of spring, I've been employed to show you folks around. Will you come with me?"
Of course.
Sure.
There's a few others chime in as well. They're like, don't see why not. So he says, "You there, Dragonborn, it is your first time in the city?"
There is.
very least it's my first time.
I see. Well, we have plenty of opportunity here. I will show you to a few places and let you go on your way. This is free of charge, by the way. But let us go. And he heads in a northeastern direction towards what you can now see is this sprawling city that seems to crawl up this larger hillside. Just mounds and mounds of color and bright rock buildings. None of them tall, but fancy. But you guys pass by plenty of buildings, plenty of shops, plenty of people. It's diverse as you've ever seen in this world. You see all types of cat folks, jaguars, some other smaller types of cat as well. You even see a few bear folk people, some that kind of stand at the edges of buildings, mostly wearing like a golden set of pauldrons, some weapons. They seem to be standing guard at businesses and whatnot. Other than that, you guys do make it through the main entrance to this place. And before you, it's a vast city. Hoshi and Burgundy, you both know why yourself has gotten here. And light in front of you fills you with just a little smidge of excitement, as you don't know what you're going to get into. But your little guide, Amar, says, "What is your name, man in the blue?" As he sort of nods to you. Burgundy.
Well, I wasn't really planning on this action, but I guess I'm sticking to it. You may call me, the name's Burgundy Bennett. Might find sir.
Oh, very nice. Burgundy, what do you come here for?
I came here. I can't keep up the accent. It's really hard to keep up the accent.
It's all good. You don't need to.
Yeah. It's like, I came here for just have a bit of a fresh start. I have some personal ambitions, things I want to do, things I need to do. Right now, just trying to figure out what things I need to do to get to the things I want to do.
Very nice. Well, Burgundy Bennett, I think you will find what you need here. As for you, big man, and he looks up at you, Hoshi.
My name's Hoshi. I'm here looking for a way to make a name for myself and get out of my dad's shadow, and my mom's at that,
I see. Well,
so to speak.
you found the right place. Plenty of opportunity here. Now, I suppose I should show you some places. Up here we will be arriving. There's a general store named those Sticks and Stones, if I remember right. This is the place where you will get whatever you need. They have paid me a small sum to promote their business, but I have to say this is where I shop whenever I need what I need as well. Let's move on. And you guys guys continue walking down, you start to notice that the group that you're traveling with is about 5 people deep, all different types of folks, young, old. Your guide, Amar, he continues down. He's chatting with the other people, just making small talk. He says, right outside this wall here, as you guys have been walking for quite some time now, just exploring, looking around. He's been pointing out random bits and odds. He says, outside of this wall, we are about to go to a hotel. I recommend it to first timers for Leva. Well, let's just get there.
Seems
And,
very fair.
He starts walking along, and for a moment he stops, kind of in his tracks, leaves a little bit of dust as he stops. It flows in the wind. He looks to his left. He's like, I must have forgot. Let us go over here. I have a new thing to show you. And at this time, Jake or Nader, you are sitting in your shop. Customers are slow. It's the first day of spring. You didn't expect it to be much. But outside of your open door in the front, you do see a small group of people walking in, and you remember now that your good friend at the church that you reside paid a little bit of money to get this shop some more business. You don't know how, but you assume that opportunity is now. Hoshi, Burgundy, you walk into a shop. Nader, what is the name of your shop?
I believe I said it Lunar Glow.
Lunar Glow it is. You guys walk into Lunar Glow following this tour guide. Before you see... Jake, would you like to describe here?
You will see a human undined, taking very part of the undined part. So like very blue skin, green hair, like pretty much like kind of just like seaweed, but vibrant. And you just you see me and just getting because he noticed people coming in. You see him shuffling his tarot deck.
Amar says, well, I didn't catch your name. I was talking to you, Nader.
Name's Nader.
I see. Your friend, I forget his name as well. I apologize. He told me to come here, to bring newcomers here. And he said you would do some readings for them. Would anyone be interested in this? My friend Burgundy, maybe you, Hoshi, as well?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Amar speaks up. He says, well, who will be first? Hoshi? Burgundy? Which one of you wants to go first?
Did it turn off again? It did.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm using like a phone grip. That look good.
The
You see
production
that?
values for
Yeah.
this are gonna go crazy, man.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, so who is going first?
I guess Hoshi will.
Okay. So
That makes sense. Burgundy's not the most superstitious.
there. So this also under the store name you see sponsored by Church of Desna, which is my god.
Nice.
And so you see next to the Neo's Neo. You see next to the Nado's deck is this. I'm trying to fucking I'll just put it over here. This. It is what holds his tarot cards. Okay, we would do a 3-card reading on. I will also be. I'm still new, so I'm reading the book out of the booklet. So the right will be the past. The right will be the past. The middle will be the present. Left will be the future.
Amar speaks up. He says, "I've never seen this done in person. I've heard about it.
So in the past, you have the 9. You have the 9 of Wands. Where's that the
9 of one.
Wands.
Wands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You have the 9s of Wands in upright position. So it'll be upright for you, but it's upside down for me. So. You have the 9 of Wands in the upright position. So, in the past, you have avoided a situation that seemed like a losing battle to seek a new perspective. When the 9 of Wands is reversed, it's time to question your motives. Are you truly defining the high ground because of motivations? Or are you merely content with others? Okay. In the present, you have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse position. Pentacles in reverse position. Okay, currently, the 9 in Pentacles in the present suggests that you should stop wasting energy on people who cannot appreciate you. Stop throwing good money after bad. You should cease wasting blood, sweat, and tears on enterprise dominated by people who can't appreciate you. You wouldn't benefit from the situation by moving on instead of being so loyal and true. And for the future, you have the 2 of Cups in upright position.
Hoshi, how spiritual would your character be?
Like so. I feel like for Hoshi, this would just be more like a touristy thing.
Like a novelty?
Yeah.
Well, I do want to say,
There, sorry, I didn't realize you guys couldn't see them all.
all good. Hoshi, as he does draw this last card, something does draw you towards it. Maybe it's just your head kind of getting into it. Maybe it's the vibe of this whole shop.
Okay, the 2
its atmosphere. But something does draw you to this last card. Go ahead.
the 2 cups, and so we have the 2 of the cups, upper position for your future. The 2 of cups in this position advises you to speak your heart. In the future, you should speak your heart. It will be most likely that the person you're trying to connect with feels the same. Still, the others need to hear this more fully. So why not make it clear now? Didn't mean to read that last part. Still, need us with this heal fully. The 2 of cups is the image of the heart, marking a vow. That will be it for this. After Neo's done, this is gonna take a while for that. After Natter is done, he will pick up the cards and shuffle them again for the next person.
Amar looks at you, Burgundy. He says, suppose you are next, my friend. Are you excited? I'm excited.
Can't say this is really. Can't say this is really my sort of thing, but I'm never one to turn down
mean-
something free.
You're here. Might as well just try it out, right?
Exactly.
You say this, but Natter knows these will actually mean something. But okay. And this is for Burgundy, correct?
This is for Burgundy.
Okay, so there is a chair, like table chair, table chair. So I'm assuming Hoshi gets up and Burgundy will take his place. Of course. Okay. So for you, you have the Ace of Cups in the upright position for your in the past. Okay. The Ace of Cups in this position says in the past you challenge yourself to discover what is good in every relationship. You practice looking at the world through the eyes of the divine, allowing your imagination to perceive spiritual or evolutionary potential in every person and experience. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles reverse suggests that you should make an objective assessment of the way you manage your life and identify areas that can be improved. This may be a warning against. This may be a warning against becoming addicted to whatever pleasure has you in its sway. It's important to review the ways you have been spending your time, money, and energy over the last 6 months or so and ask yourself, is it truly balanced? And in the future, Page of Pentacles reverse position. I need to shuffle these better. Jake says, not Natter.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. For your future, the Page of Pentacles reverse suggests that you will not doubt or resist the impulse to be of service to others. You will embrace the discipline that it takes and just do it. You will feel like you are being for certain. You may feel like you are being convinced into it, or that being in service is the role you don't want. Perhaps you have will have doubts about the outcomes of your labors are contributing towards. The reality is that you will have to work to eat, and you will have to develop considerable skill and fruition before it can liberate you.
Alright.
Then Neo will finish that and pick up the cards.
Neo.
Fuck!
Past characters.
It's gonna be
done,
hard.
man. Get
Natter.
over it.
Neo was a beast. Shut up.
Yeah,
Natter will pick up the cards, and
Alright.
he will put them back into the deck, in his deck order.
Well, Amar says, well. And he looks around. He's like, that was fun, wasn't it? No.
Oh,
Interesting experience.
real quick, describe the store. So,
Yes,
the roof
go
will
ahead.
be I forgot to do this, but what month is? Or it also depends.
What month?
Yeah, because I told you
January.
January. Mid, late, early, because that does depend.
Early.
I don't know why I didn't have this tabbed up earlier. Okay, so in the on the roof of the building, it is pretty much always it's dark. Always, it looks like it's always night, and you will see like on the roof, it's kind of like the stars are blinking, like twinkling. But what's most prominent on the roof currently is the Capricorn zodiac.
Very nice. All right.
And it will move depending on the month. So just the most prominent zodiac will move. So like near the end of January, mid-January, we'll start to see Capricorn and Aquarius.
Gotcha. Yeah, you guys do notice
Wouldn't
this.
Galarian have different
Not Galarian.
constellations in the sky?
Yeah, not Galarian.
Oh. Okay.
Homebrew Grove. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes.
But
Yeah.
you guys do notice a
I just
There goes
left
our
it.
guests.
the
He'll come back for the rest.
Yeah, of course. But your friend Amar, he says, well, that was interesting. I suppose we should go finish this out, show you guys a decent place to stay. And he begins to walk out.
As he said, the name you're looking for is Napa.
Yes, my friend Napa. Thank you very much.
Stop by the church. Something saying, don't forget to stop by the church of Desna on your trip.
Gotcha. So as you guys head out, I think Amar heads out first to lead you guys, but Hoshi and Burgundy, you both are looking at this wildly complex tapestry that sits at the back of Natter, and it seems like a normal tapestry, but as you turn your foot, both of you notice this thing kind of alight, and Natter, you notice this as well. Abnormal. Natter. Amidst the ebb and flow of existence, your senses are drawn to this group of people as they are walking out.
Ignore that one, sorry.
Your focus on this group is distinct, though, on the presence of the two individuals that you did give readings to. And it kindles a sensation that you haven't felt since the last time you beheld the expanse of the star-studded sky. There's a indefinable allure about them. An aura that resonates with the essence you've experienced before. You don't know if it's cosmic forces that guide your fate-touched cards that now pull you towards these figures, but you know for a fact that they're urging you to unravel the mysteries that cling to them. And at this time, you do see your friend Napa walk in, kind of nudging past all of these people. He does look stern for a moment. The rest of you also just head out of Lunar Glow itself and begin walking down the street. The Nap comes up to you. Natter, did you feel that as well?
I did. There's something about them.
About who?
The two tourists who just left. Is a similar feeling to when I had one of my last visions. They're
Your
going
vision.
to be important in the future.
Well, you know what? I am done with the church for today. Follow them. I will take over here until close.
Thank you. And like, Napa or Hurley, I put the cards in the coin hurdle and like then on the waist, then just run after them.
Gotcha.
And they're like, hey, mind if I join y'all?
Amar speaks up. He says, "Look, I mean, this is for new people, but why not? Join us. Join us."
Thank you. Would that be okay with you, Toshi Burgundy?
That'll be all right.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we already stopped by the Sticks and Stones, which I'm sure you know of, Nether. But I'm going to show them just a nice place to stay outside of the wall. I forget the name of it as well. It will come to me. But let us go. We'll be on our way. You guys continue down your path. You exit a similar gate from the one you came in from the docks, Hoshi and Burgundy. And you see a nice district of modest houses, people sitting outside on their porches, just speaking, having a jolly old time. I mean, from what you understand it, this place is tropical paradise, and you're seeing it in front of you. I'm gonna have all three of you roll a perception check for me. First roll of the game.
Hoots, hoots.
8.
First roll of the campaign.
Of the campaign.
Oh boy. It's not.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Wow.
That is a nat 20.
First roll is a nat 20.
And I got a. And I, despite me being not having the best perception, I actually rolled pretty well.
Where is
Nice.
how do you
Nat 20, nice. Holy shit.
That was a good sign.
It's gonna be a good campaign.
Holy shit. Holy
you.
first 20. Alright. Hoshi, you notice this first. You don't know why, but there's a smell in the air. It's campfire. It's... No, it's not. It's something else. I don't think you've smelled it before, but it smells off. It's something burning. Can't put your finger on it. Burgundy, neither. You both begin to smell scent of campfire. I don't know where it's coming from, but it kind of smells good. It smells like chicken sometimes. At some point, it smells like chicken that's cooking. Strange. Other than that, you guys keep walking along. Is there anything you guys would say to Amar while you guys walk? Anything?
So do you do this for every group of new people who comes to the town?
Well, you see, this is my first day. I said that, when you guys got off the boats here, but yes, it's a job. You all have to find some way to make a living. But I moved here very recently. I assume like you all did, and I love it here. So I had to make a business. find who I can, and I get the sponsorships. You know, people pay me to bring new folks into their businesses. Very nice, very nice. Other than that, you guys continue on.
Interesting.
He eventually gets to a street. He says, I believe it is right down here. Oh, the name comes to me now. Serenity Isle Retreat. Sounds nice, right? Let's go check it out. He turns down this little street. And you guys are walking up, and you do see this like 2-story little building, thatch roof. Pretty nice. It's larger than most buildings. But at this point, we will go to Achilles. You are sitting at the front desk of your little hotel, bored out of your mind, like usual. Your boss comes down. He's like, "Hey, David, I'm gonna take the rest of the day off. There's something in the air. Just popped up. It's giving me a little bit of a headache. Are you cool running things here for a minute?"
Alrighty, if you want me to. Wasn't that, we'd probably be expecting the tour guide to come by, right? Okay. Wasn't that, tour guide gonna come by?
Yeah, I forgot about that. You know what? I'll throw in a few extra silver or something next time I come around. But is that cool with you? I gotta go. I got a headache.
Sure thing. I'll see what I can do.
All right. Thank you very much. You know where the keys are. Everything.
Of course. Yeah.
All right. He walks out the front door. At this point, Natter, Bergen, Hoshi, you guys are walking towards this. You see a man walk out of this building. He says, "Oh, what's his name?" Says Amar. Says, "Oh, here he is, the manager of the hotel. Sir, these are the people I am coming to show your shop. Are you staying?" He says, "No, I got someone in there that'll take care of you, though." All right, let us go. You guys are a steps from the door. You enter the doorway. David, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, sure. He's a really, really, really normal-looking guy. He's just a human. Slick back hair. He's probably not wearing his trench coat at the moment, so he's just in like, I don't know, the medieval equivalent of like a t-shirt and pants. Yeah. He'd probably be standing behind or sitting behind the desk and stand up upon everyone's arrival. Should I roll like a diplomacy or something to see how well I'm able to like talk up the hotel?
I like that. Go ahead.
Sweet. I'm bad at this
First
though,
impression.
so. Okay. Okay, I'm able to. Let me see. David would.
It's an
probably-
impression.
It's not good. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad.
It's like
And-
as bland as can possibly be.
Yeah.
Perfect. David would probably be like, "Welcome, all. Come in. This is the Serenity Isles, was it? David remembers. I don't. Serenity Isle. This is the Serenity Isles. One of the nicer hotels in this region. Come in. It's very affordable. We've got comfortable beds. We can even like take some of your luggage off of you if you'd like to book a room now. We'll store it. You can come back later in the day and fall right to sleep. Don't have to bother carrying your luggage all around the town."
Could Natter attest to all this? Would he know this is true or not?
Do you have lore of the city?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, roll it, roll it.
You
Yeah.
gave it to me.
I did. 'Cause you lived here.
Yes. Does it actually appear on here? It does it? It does. Well,
Nice. Okay, 12.
Hold on, give me. Flash! Give me 1 second, guys.
No worries. You know
Oh.
that. Oh, you left.
that bad.
yeah.
Huh?
That's okay. We'll keep going. You do know that. I mean, this is the housing district regions where most people stay. It's a nice hotel. You know that in like the, the district of like the administrative district, Iowa district. There's the really nice hotels there, but this one, it's sort of quaint but nice. So he's telling the truth pretty much. Yeah. At this time, you guys, I'll have all 4 of you roll a perception check.
No, no.
Okay.
Oh, me included?
Yes, all of it.
Not blind, yeah.
Ooh. Got 11.
I got a 16.
I got your mom.
What is with your icon?
Who's?
Who's?
Hoshi's.
What icon? And
Your token.
Foundry?
Yeah, and Foundry in the chat.
2 of them were like just blank nothings. Like,
They're all spheres of darkness. I think it's beautiful.
I mean, to me,
None
mine
of them are
isn't.
spirits of darkness for me. But there are
Wait,
two
why is there?
things.
Yeah, I was about to say, why is there 2?
I don't know.
I think
I
it's just
added
for-
multiple. It's fine.
Are they all supposed to be spheres?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any. Well, actually, you guys might have dark vision and so be able to see them.
Oh, okay. Is that what you try? That's what it is.
Yeah,
I do have dark vision.
I see 4.
I do as well.
Strange. I don't know.
It's just 4 orbs I see that are nothing, and I see mine is fine.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Is there
anyways.
like a weird wavy pattern?
Yes.
Yeah, I see
Oh,
that
yeah,
too when I click on you guys.
Then this is set. Then the scene is technically set to darkness. So
Do you know how to change that? I have no clue. I looked at it earlier trying to figure it out. Configure lighting?
Quality.
your lighting would probably be it.
This is.
I think it'd be in scenes if you like right click
Oh, there
the
we go.
scene that we're on.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus.
Oh, okay. You just switched from the Hero Forge thing to something else. Cool.
All right. So,
I don't think they can see our tokens on the stream though, because I think it's out of the frame.
yeah, but it's for some reason it puts your tokens behind.
Well, it's in the frame now because you keep fucking clicking shit, so it keeps pulling the screen away. So everything is visible.
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
camera automatically follows. Like,
Stop
But,
fucking moving your pieces, dipshits. God, unfucking professional. Let me zoom back in. Oh, and someone moved again.
all right.
Okay, illusion rebuilt.
There we go.
All right. Good job. We're getting it. We're getting it.
We're getting there.
Shit, man.
But whoever rolled higher than a 15, which I believe is David, Hoshi, and Burgundy,
Right.
you hear just it's strange. It sounds like a lot of footsteps and a lot of like dust being kicked up. If you know what that sounds like, it's strange.
Like a.
There's a noise. Yeah, it sounds like something's just getting fucking dragged through a street. Nick, is there any screams or anything?
No.
So, that is what you guys hear.
Are you sure everyone doesn't hear that?
Stop running
And-
dinner.
And all of you are startled. First of all, as you hear this coming out the door to the left, you hear an explosion of wood as just something gets knocked over out into the street. What are you guys doing? The four of you.
David will yell, "That'd rather not be a part of the hotel."
You see Burgundy immediately like shifts into a combat stance, and I feel like you guys would notice that like kind of an aura around him is sort of like he's kind of wisps of wind, but look like pieces of metal start kind of circling him
Very nice.
as he channels elements.
All right. All right. So you guys kind of just stand there in astonishment then?
I'll go out
this
and
is all
check.
happening in a
Would
split
I?
second.
Is this
Oh, in a split
crazy?
second.
Is this crazy for the city, or is this like pretty normal,
Relatively crazy for the city.
especially in this district?
Yeah. I mean, this is a pretty
Okay.
calm district.
I think that would just be confused like what's happening, but we'll be ready.
But David, you said you're gonna go outside and check.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have the fastest reflexes, so not in a split second, but after a second or two. I'm mostly going to see if the hotel's damaged.
Okay. David runs outside. The human man runs outside. Are any of you following Pat?
I will definitely follow.
Okay.
I am curious.
Yeah.
Natter would
Kinda-
say.
Hershey would be intrigued, so he would just. He
Natter
wouldn't be
would
rushing outside, but he'd be casually walking.
Natter would be like, Natter's like, I'm curious out loud, and just walks outside.
Okay. As you're continuing to hear this just scuffle going on outside, you all see a bird. Natter, you know what this is. In fact, David, you also know what this is because you grew up around the area. It is an axe beak that has a rope around its neck. This thing's partially burnt. It's a very colorful bird, almost like a hummingbird, but ostrich-sized. And it has somehow been dragging this person for who knows how long. This axe beak split this wooden cart in half and is currently running in circles. As he's doing that, well, Nick, would you like to introduce your character, the one being dragged?
You bear witness to a rather large creature wrapped in cloth with a cape on being dragged through the streets.
We witness a guy getting his shit rocked by a bird.
Very large bird, very dangerous bird. But yes.
We witness a man reenacting the Great Emu War.
Yeah. But yeah, describe your character, Nick.
It was a rather large man wrapped in cloth with a cape on.
What's your ancestry at a first glance?
I mean, you wouldn't be able to see much. You'd see hints of gray skin ripped off, not ripped off, underneath ripped off cloth, some horns plainly visible, some unusual spikes on the back.
I'll also add, very dirty. This dude has sand.
Oh
and
yeah,
dirt
fucking filthy.
just all over him. You could almost smell him by looking at him. But this bird is just trashing everything, and as it makes a circle, you notice to your right that your tour guide is still in the street. He's not walking anywhere. He's like loitering. But he perks up at the sight of this. He says, "Oh, okay, nice birdie." And this bird, this axebeak, runs straight at this guy in a rage. I need to roll something real quick. Okay. Does anyone want to do anything? I'll give anyone a split second to do something. Probably not even a full action. Say something. Move a little bit.
Hoshi, being the arrogant dickwad he is, would just run in and just shoulder charge, try to shoulder charge or tackle this bird down to the ground to prevent it from doing any more damage.
Alright. Well, Hoshi runs towards it. What's up?
Braum also runs toward it.
Alright, Burgundy runs towards it as well. I
How
will say,
dangerous is it? Like how you said it, we would know. How dangerous is it? Like
what would be the check to do that? What would be the check to do that? Bill?
Nature check, recall knowledge, maybe.
Yeah, nature recall knowledge.
Twenty-one. 21.
Thank you.
21.
21.
21.
Alright, so what you do learn, or what you know already, is that most of the time these birds are tame. This one is going buck wild, and at this point you realize that this bird is like half burnt. It definitely had something happen to it. You don't know if it's the person that it's dragging along or something else, but you notice it's like half burnt and its feathers are just singed and it has smoke coming off of it. And now you all realize that that's what that smoky smell was, most likely.
Oh
Smell
shit.
burning feathers.
Chicken.
Yeah, chicken. But Hoshi and Burgundy, as you step towards this thing, I rolled horribly. This axe beak, I will say they have it's like an axe head for a beak, and they run extremely fast. It runs right into your tour guide, and it splits him in half.
Whoa!
This dude
Hey,
falls.
I didn't even get to do my thing. I didn't get to charge it or anything.
I mean, it's outside in the street. You were at the doorway.
You didn't rush out.
You didn't rush out.
You were just walking.
I did see it, and then I was like, he's...
But it splits your tour guide in half. This dude falls into two pieces. At this
How
point-
badly did he roll?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
I actually am curious.
He rolled a 2.
Ooh.
NPC energy.
Yeah. So, your tour guide gets split in half in front of you, just spewing blood all over the street as this thing turns into a circle, and turns circles and is just going buck wild. At this point, I'll have all of you roll your very, very first initiative.
Alright.
Matter seeing that, it's like no healing can fix that. Saying that as the cleric.
Yeah, make it
Oh,
think
he-
for the camera. Can't see anything.
Initiative, right, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ew.
add the camera to this.
Great.
So-
Damn, right.
Is where we are just where we are in the sheet?
I was adjusting that.
Okay.
It was Burgundy and Hoshi and David Matter. You would be about right there.
I got a 15.
do I need to roll initiative?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
18.
16.
That is an 8.
8.
Does it automatically like put it in order for initiative going through roll initiative?
In the tracker, yes.
Dope.
Yes, it does.
That is dope.
All right.
Actual Shoot.
Freaking dinosaur.
Yeah.
Going around. Just rip that guy's arm off.
I think
Got the
Split in
feeling
half.
you planned this
Thank you,
shit.
cut dead middle. I'm assuming. Cut in half.
I
Totally falls apart
made an
inside.
assumption. Who would be first up?
That would be me.
Burgundy.
The Terror Bird has not rolled initiative yet.
Oh, you're right. Let me
Nope.
roll
See if it goes before me.
it. Yeah, right.
It does not.
No,
God
it does
damn,
not.
it's rolling. Everyone's rolling badly except for me and Velcrob.
Alright, hold on. Let me get some music cued. You guys hear it? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's a little
Yo,
loud though.
dial that down.
You
Breathe.
heard it before. You just made it really loud.
This camera floating ghost is playing music, right? That's where the music's coming from?
No, it's in Foundry itself, but I cannot hear it. for
Yeah,
some reason.
yeah,
That's strange.
Like in the fiction, though, there's a ghost following around with a camera and playing music, right?
Yes. All right. So, first up in this battle, Burgundy battle.
All right.
What are you?
Let's start off with something nice and basic. Burgundy grabs one of like these little wisps of wind that are circling him. Like physically grabs it. And this is a weird thing. It's weird to describe because I have a thing called weapon infusion, which allows me to give my elemental blasts different weapon properties, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
But he grabs this piece of air and it morphs into like this like a hand axe made of storm clouds, and he just fucking chucks it. And
Chucks it at him.
he chucks an axe made of storm clouds at the axe group.
All right. Roll
First,
it in.
elemental blast using 2 actions, so I can get that extra. And for my weapon infusion, in range property, it becomes a 20-foot range thrown weapon, so I get that in my strength bits as well.
Very nice.
Very nice.
That hits, so that is going to be. This is air, so it is d6 electricity plus, since I'm using the 2-action version, a status bonus equal to Constitution modifier, so it's going to be. So a 1d6 plus 5.
Plus 5.
So
Nice.
11 electricity damage.
All right.
Shocking.
Half's pretty good. Very nice.
Yep. Yeah,
All
just
right.
this
the
lightning
music
just
cut
chucks
out.
a lightning
The music just
axe.
ended, yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
It's not looping?
Nope.
There
No.
we go. Is it now?
There we go.
Weird. I can't hear it at all.
Is your playlist volume really low? Alright.
No, I adjusted for everyone. It should be plenty, but
You can hear it. But yeah, so oh, dang it. Wrong button.
I did 11 to it.
Activates team
Alright.
kill.
Oh,
Alright, so the damage has been done.
Oh, I. Okay. There we go. Yep, it is done.
Alright.
All right.
So and for my final action, Burgundy is going to like use is just step away to get some space from this thing. And that will end my turn. Velcro, you're up.
Velcro, go ahead. Brad, you are prone right now.
I wonder why.
Okay, Belkop stands up. Fuck. Can Belkop crawl? Towards the bird.
Isn't that difficult terrain if you crawl?
Alright then, Belkop does nothing. And walks farther away. Belkop would move like this way 25 feet.
Okay. You feel the rope become taut as you do move that distance. You can't move any further.
Yeah, and then he grabs the rope hard, trying to keep the beast back. That's the save. That's what he was doing all along.
Alright, what else are you doing?
And churn. With one last shot. Wait, yeah, I moved.
Move is
That's
an
one
action.
action.
Yeah, but I had to stand up. I unproned. That's one
Two
action.
actions.
That's two actions. I moved. Boom.
Then he said he's holding it tight. Didn't you say you're holding the rope tighter?
Yeah.
Alright.
These are my options with being prone.
You know what? I will give you. What would that roll be?
If he's trying to
What?
drag Bird, I could say that's athletics, probably.
Yeah, roll on athletics. Would it be? It's just against a DC, correct?
I'm unsure. This is kind of I'm sure what the specific would be in this game.
Well, it's kind of it's a weird grapple, isn't it?
23.
Well done.
23.
Nice.
I bend it around the edge of this cart.
It has an athletics of +10 though.
Oh
Holy.
shit. I get dragged more.
Actually,
yeah. So
Actually, if he's against its athletics, it says this is against its athletics DC. He would have beaten it by 2, so he would be able to hold it back.
okay, so you hold this thing still. I will consider it restrained because you are holding this thing in its spot. How do I add effects? Anyone knows?
Add an effect. What?
Yeah, like a condition.
Right click the bird. It should be the middle option on the right, and then it should show a whole bunch of effects or conditions.
Very nice. Thank you
Very
very much.
nice.
I will say grab that. Alright. Alright, that is your turn. Next up, Natter. Right
Okay.
ahead.
So, Natter will like with the Pharaoh duck on the side. He will open it and just pull out, and it looks like he's pulling out a card, but just like starry energy, and he will throw it at the bird. It will be Divine Lance.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead.
17. Okay. Wait. That's the spell's not an action. Okay. Maybe it's not hit. Cast on that. Sorry. Oh. I have to pick which one first. Yeah. I'll go with.
Good
So
damage.
Wait, I didn't hit it yet. Wait.
Well, I think clicking this one just takes you to the attack screen.
Yeah, I didn't see it on the side.
It's okay. This is a good session of figure skating.
Yeah, this is dub again.
Okay, I just had to pick which energy I wanted to use. So it would be. That'd be all. I guess.
This is also going to be very funny in like a couple months when alignment's just completely gone.
Yeah, of course.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. then.
Close to a crit.
Oh, cool.
Because its AC is dropping. Because he's grabbed. Thanks to.
So it'll take a 5. The damage becomes what alignment I chose for the attack, so it'll take 5 good damage.
But good damage.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it says on the target takes damage on the chosen alignment. So I chose good.
Gotcha.
Is this creature evil?
Oh yeah.
It.
It is neutral.
Ow.
Does it still hit then? I don't know about that
I
actually.
think it does. I don't think it matters unless it
It-
has like an immunity or.
No,
It does hit, but it doesn't deal any damage.
This is why they're removing alignment damage, because alignment damage is really stupid.
Yeah, it's positive
I would
energy,
say it
so it
does
feels
damage.
really good. It's like a
You
vibe.
just give the bird good vibes after.
And he's
splitting
like,
that
you know
bird
what? I
in half."
fuck with that, dude. Like, I'm not gonna attack him.
Just good vibes all around for the bird. I'll say it does the damage though. You hit.
okay.
All right. Anything else? You have one action left.
Let us see. I don't have much. Okay.
All else fails. Actually, can you do?
What's up?
If all else fails, shield.
Yeah, I have that. So
Yeah.
shield.
Yeah.
You can cast. As long as he's the action economy, you can cast all the spells you want. Shield.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I love
honestly,
Cantrip.
When
heal.
when in doubt as a caster, if you have one action left and you don't want to move, when in doubt, just shield. It's never
Shield, yeah.
It's never bad to have shield.
Never.
Shield.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
And it all since the spell it auto raises.
All right. Next up is the big bird. He's going to go for the closest thing to him.
Wait,
Which would be...
I don't think he can.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
He is grabbed, so he can't move until he breaks out.
That's right,
it says
bitches.
immobilized.
Which in theory he could do. He's apparently very strong.
I don't see where do you guys see the effect of grab?
Oh, it's in a very small circle on his upper left.
Yeah. And also on the chat.
On the chat, yeah. If you hover over grab, it says what it is.
Ooh.
It should also be on the upper right if you click the bird. There should be things up here.
It has
How are
the
you
off,
rotating? I
what
forget
does
how you
off guard
rotate.
do?
You
Off guard is based on
control.
what was
Okay.
Control.
Okay.
Off guard is a very important status effect. It basically gives, if something's off guard, it means they have a -2
Yeah.
AC.
to their armor. Most of the time it's they're off guard to very specific people. Like, say if you're flanking, they're off guard, but only to the 2 people flanking.
Is off guard and
Grab?
flat-footed the same thing?
Yeah, it was originally called flat-footed. They just changed the name to off guard.
Okay.
Did they
yeah.
really? Okay,
Yeah,
I was
they
gonna
changed
say, where did flat-footed go?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. They just changed the name.
Okay.
Off
That's
guard
gonna
makes
take
more.
some getting
Off
used
guard
to.
kind of makes more sense though. Let's be
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Flat-footed. It's like the kind of.
Gotcha. Yeah, flat-footed or off guard is used a lot.
Yeah.
From what I've seen.
Yeah, it is
but
a very important.
immobilized means can't use any action with the move trait, so it can't move. And if you're immobilized by something holding you in place and an external force will move you out of your space, the force must succeed at a check against either the DC or the effect holding you in place, which is usually a Fortitude DC. Belcroft, what is your Fortitude DC?
If you're, there's actually a specific action for getting out of harass.
Do I roll my fortitude? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No.
I think it does.
I
Right?
think
No,
I
it's just a
think
second.
because of the way Foundry works, if you
Plus
as
4.
the bird target Velcrop and then click and then roll the escape action, it should auto or calculate their DC.
Yeah.
Target with the bird.
Click the bird, hover over Velcrop and press T.
Nice. Your target.
Alternatively, click the little target icon in the top left corner that lets you target.
All right. And then which one would that be?
The action is called escape.
It doesn't have that action. Do I just have to add it?
Yeah, generally, you can just look up the escape.
I think
Yeah,
it's
you
in
can
the
just
like. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, to look up in like basic actions.
Yeah, it should be in the compendium.
This bird's fucking dead. Next turn, watch and learn, boys.
You attempt to escape from being grabbed, immobilized, or restrained. Blah blah. Attack against the DC of this effect.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your athletics DC?
It is.
Should be it generally
Yeah,
DC
5.
10 plus
5. Wait, athletics? Yeah, 5 plus 5,
yeah,
baby.
so if your athletics is plus 5, then your
15,
athletic,
isn't it?
yeah, because it's a DC is always 10 is 99% of the time 10 plus the relevant stats modifier.
Gotcha. So the unarmed for this thing, it's not technically armed. Would it just be like a
It would just be
strike?
an athletics roll.
Gotcha. Which it is 10. So
Yeah, roll athletics.
You might want to turn the music down a smidge, by the way.
another smidge.
Yeah, it's a little overpowering.
Okay.
I think we all change the
was trying to
music
do
to
this-
ourselves.
Also important to note, the people can manually adjust their volume themselves.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's what I've been
but it-
doing.
Okay.
But also be nice for the in stream.
What did you guys put
That
it
is
at? What's
true.
the sweet spot for you guys?
I put it at
30.
like 20.
I have it at 50.
Oh shit. Okay.
Are you seeing
I think
these
we all
how you
might
want.
have the playlists volume at different. I had my playlist volume at 65%. So
That's what I'm
my
So I have
Yeah.
playlist at 100%,
Oh, I
but I
see.
have the volume of the currently playing at
Oh, I fixed it.
15.
Okay.
I got it.
I had the volume at 20 and the playlist at 50.
Gotcha.
I've remedied the situation.
It definitely beats your DC with a 19.
Oh, wow.
Fully, it is no longer grabbed, so it means it can go beat the shit out of us.
Getting dragged
Okay, so
again.
it's gonna take that action to get up to you, Hoshi, and it is going to strike at you.
And I would like to point out, this is an important thing to know, when the escape action, it has the attack trait, which means it both takes and applies multi-attack penalty.
Oh, that is it. That is a good.
That is part of what makes grab so scary in the system set. In order to break out, you need to take multi-attack penalties.
Yeah. Very nice. Thank you for that information.
This
All right.
This fun fact brought to you by someone named Grappler Monk on Sundays.
All right. Hoshi, it goes straight for you. This thing's tearing through the dirt a bit after it breaks this rope that this strange person has on. It is going to. What is the minus for?
That is multi-attack penalty.
Would that be a -2?
There's generally it's -5 and -10, but if it's has the agile trait, it would be -4 and -8.
It does have an agile, so.
So click the -4 button. There should be like
Gotcha.
like a map.
Yep.
There's
I
like
got it.
2 map buttons.
All right. Yep. Perfect. Thank you for that. That was really streamlined. Ooh, yeah, I rolled an 8. So this thing uses another strike at you, and what's that?
Oh shit! Does it have the actions to do more than one?
Escape, attack, move. It's 3 actions,
Oh shit!
right? It's only attack.
Escape
Unless
is
it-
one action.
Moving is
move
another
one
action.
action.
Unless it has
An attack.
some monsters have
Multi-attack.
actions that let them do multiple attacks.
Oh no, it is done. It is done.
Okay.
Oh, it does the one
yeah.
attack. Okay.
Yeah, it only
Yeah.
does the one. Hoshi, as this thing swings its beak at you and misses, what are you doing next?
Hoshi is going to grab his axe that he has, and he is going to strike the bird.
Gotcha. Strike this big freaking flaming bird.
Fuck.
Was that a natural? Oh god. Nat what?
Automatic failure.
Unless you want to use your hero point on this.
Oh, you do have one hero point.
Do you not?
Yeah. No one's used their hero points for the start of the session yet, so
Yeah.
honestly,
Do monsters
the
get
worst
hero
you
points?
can do is roll another one. You can't
They're not
roll any
heroes.
worse than this, so might as well use it on this.
Yeah. And I'll probably. Oh wait, hold on. Why did I just give myself another one?
Just you right.
Hold
what you
on.
do is if you want to just use it, you can just right click on the where you roll a one, and there should be a thing
Yeah.
that says reroll using hero point.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
That was me. I had my weapons out when I never did that actually, so it's just
So just re-roll and keep the new result.
Yeah, reroll. There should be a button that says reroll with the hero point.
I do not see that option.
If not that, then keep the new result because it's just straight reroll. No, like, yeah. There
Okay, does a 24 hit?
24 does hit.
no, it's
Okay.
not. It's not.
Dama.
Is it a crit?
No,
I
it
don't
is
think
not.
so.
It is not restrained
Damn.
anymore. Otherwise, it would be very close.
That is 5 damage.
5 damage to the little, I guess, large chicken.
And I can just do like 3 attack actions, right?
If you
You
want,
get
but you
penalties
will.
each time, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be harder to hit each time.
So your second
Okay.
it's not agile, your second will have a -5 to roll and a -10.
Yeah, and then -10.
So
If you have like a shield or something, that could also help.
you need to use the shield to raise the act so you can actually get the benefit of the AC.
Yeah.
Your shield
Just
needs to-
stepping back also helps because that
No.
takes just one of your actions, which is like how many characters we have? 5, so 1/15 of our actions. But the bird stepping forward is 1/3 of the bird's actions. So that's also a great strategy.
And there's no attack of
I
opportunity.
never thought of it like that.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, to be fair, we also don't know if this thing has opportunity stuff.
Yeah, most things.
Yes,
I'm not-
step just to be safe.
Yeah, yeah. That's why step action exists on the rare occasion when he has something that has opportunity attacks. And also,
Hoochie's gonna back up to like right here.
Gotcha.
all right,
No opportunity, no reaction stuff. Alright. Alright. Anything else?
That will be the end of my turn.
all right.
Alright. David, your turn.
You attacked and then moved back. Don't you have another action?
He does. Do you
I don't have like any spells or anything like that.
No shield.
All right.
What,
No, I
actually,
don't. Not in my
for your last
inventory.
action, for your last action, what is Hoshi saying at this moment?
That's what you get, you cocky little son of a bitch.
Alright. Alright, David, you are up.
All right. I'm not an adventurer, so I don't need to worry about rationing all my spells. Boom. Make a will save.
Will save.
Ah,
Boom.
As like I mutter some like
That is a 13.
legend bold and like there's stuff floating around me, all that weird jazz.
Very nice. You just glare intently at it, right? Yeah, that's a 13.
13 fails.
Yeah.
So he's stunned 1 and blinded for 1 round.
Oh.
Oh, and dazzled for 1 minute. Damn.
Oh, damn.
Pulling no punches. What the fuck?
Wow.
Holy shit. Okay, blinded. What else?
Stunned and dazzled.
Dazzled.
Just imagine it's like.
Yeah, this thing is getting no less chaotic at this point. Just tearing shit up.
Also,
It does slow down though,
for-
because stunned 1.
A cool thing for spells is that
Oh.
you actually that save DC button, that actually is something you can click to like automatically do the calculations. Which also we do in case anyone casts spells on us, which will happen.
Yeah, this thing is freaking.
My last action, once you apply stunned 1 onto the bird, is to this pop-out isn't letting me look at the description of anything, is to cast an amped shield, which I don't actually know how to indicate that it's an amped shield. There's a whole bunch of text.
Shield.
Basically I have 3 layers of shield.
Oh,
And I'm going to cast it on myself, because I don't want to die. That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
You have
Yeah.
a cleric right next to you. You'll be fine.
All right. Burgundy,
All right,
you are
Yeah.
up.
let's blinded and stunned.
I will say this bird's looking pretty bad. I mean, it got burnt. You guys are
Let's-
fucking laying into this thing.
Blinded, stunned, and dazzled, right?
Yes. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Color
Okay.
spray is a good spell.
It is a good spell.
Good choice.
Which is why it has the incapacitation trait, which will come into effect much later. What do
Yeah.
I want to do? Do I want to just blast this thing, or
Yes.
do something fancy?
Yes.
I think. I think I'm going to use a special move. I'm going
Special
to use
move.
aerial boomerang.
Oh shit. What is that?
Okay. That's,
Well-
how do you? Okay, let me quick rotate this.
I got.
Go to the measurement.
How do you? Yeah,
Or
how do you rotate
the-
this shit?
It's a
The
60
right
foot line,
angle
I
thing in
think
the
it
upper
is.
left to make AoE measurement things,
No,
and then
but how do
hover
you
over.
rotate? I have one already.
Oh, hover over it, hold control, and scroll.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, you're fucking this thing up.
Oh,
It
dang.
needs to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
DC 17. Alright.
Dexterity saving.
It's
Reflex,
not
yeah.
the best. But here we go. Oh, it actually rolled a 22.
All right, so it's going to take half of this. So it's going to take half of 2d4. So it's going to take 3 damage.
3
As
damage.
Burgundy just kind of like swings his peg leg in a big like roundhouse kick, and sends a whirling blade of air through it, and it's just
That's
going to
cool
start.
as fuck.
And then it's just going to hover at the, and just right at the end of it, it's just going to sit there hovering and
Alright.
just spinning. And that will end my last action.
Yeah, see feathers flying.
You know, as my
Sunburn.
last action, I'll do a 1-action elemental blast.
Alright.
Why
go
not?
ahead.
Because this is technically this is not an attack, so I'm going to do a 1-action blast.
I can't wait to do
Just-
damage to this thing. I'm so fucking excited for my turn. Come on, don't kill it. Not yet, baby. Give me a chance.
19, that definitely hits. So that's
Yes,
going
it
to
does.
be. This time it's going to be metal, so it's going to be.
I feel like a lump
using
of
the
Colette's
same-
head and
using
it
the
dings
same,
off.
like thrown 20 feet because it is still, I believe, 20 feet. Yes. Oh no, it's 30 feet. So it would be it would be the propulsive version, which I don't know if propulsive. Okay, I would still be the +1, so 1d8 + 1 as 6 damage from as in this case instead of just summoning an axe, you just see Burgundy grabs up one of the metal shards and it just kind of morphs into a pistol and he just shoots the bird.
Alright. I like it. I like it.
This is weapon infusion. He just makes weapons out of elemental energy.
So, with that, Burgundy, it had 6 HP left, and you did 6 damage.
Nice. This
How
Burgundy
do you
just
want to do
nails
this?
it. Burgundy just grabs this like chunk of kind of elemental metal out of the air and just kind of like almost like melts for half a second and morphs into a good old-fashioned flintlock pistol. Great,
That's
and just
cool.
trains it and just bang, just domes
Alright.
this thing off.
So, with that, the bird falls
Yeah.
dead. You
Oh,
guys-
also extremely fun thing. Funny. Also, this is not gameplay, but very funny thing. It also gets hit because the boomerang comes back at my next turn. So
feathers
as
just
it's
fly off of it.
yeah, as it's just, and with that, Burgundy just lets his kinetic aura fade and the air around him returns to normal.
Okay. So all of you are standing around this dead bird, this split in half man.
Velcro would move around from the corner, and then see that the bird is dead, and do like one of those jump in the air fist pumps. And now, how big is the bird in comparison?
Large enough to ride, and
Was.
was large enough to ride.
All right.
Um,
I take my knife out and I start like sawing off like a leg.
All right.
Oh wow.
All right. So you guys see this fucking creature of a man start sawing off the leg of this bird that doesn't look like it's supposed to be eaten. Natter, you definitely know it's not supposed to be eaten. No one eats this.
Sir, you don't eat those birds.
This is gonna be so fucking good. Oh my god.
I
You can't have
think
any.
that's
I found
edible.
it. It's a
I
bird.
don't think it's edible.
You didn't kill it though. Technically, the kill goes to him.
But I brought it here.
Spoils. Yeah, but spoils goes to the one who killed it. So.
No. I continue to saw.
Yeah, you guys are standing around this thing. Just some smoke rises from it, still like singeing at feathers.
Did you set this damn thing on fire?
Gas smells good, huh?
So it
What exactly
No, it
happened?
smells bad.
smells bad, and if you set it on fire, I'm guessing that's why it.
So Belkrov, I
Yeah.
mean, you knew that while you were wandering the little tropical side of this little beach, and you saw this thing running. You know that it was already harmed when you got to it, and that's why you thought it was good prey. That's why you thought it was good eating. It already had the singe on it. Don't know why, don't care why, you're just hungry. But you do know that.
So what you're saying is you antagonized this bird, and that's why it was running down the streets.
I find bird, I chase bird, and now I eat bird.
You see Burgundy's like reaching into his coat for something.
All right. At this time, someone like just is tearing through this alleyway far away. He says, "You just hear in the distance, hey, hey," and someone is just sprinting closer and closer. He looks out of breath from the distance he's already at. He's running up. What are you guys doing?
What does he look like? Do we have any sight of him yet, or just hear him spraying?
any sight of him. You see him. It looks like a young, like half elf maybe. And maybe like in human terms, like late teens, early 20s. Pretty young.
Belcroft would open the bird's mouth and reach inside and then look. And then he'd be like, Roka, are you in there?
Belcroft,
What did he say?
Belcroft, you don't hear anything back, but I mean you rummage through this bird, you get a few axe beak feathers. I would be writing this down as well. Belcroft, you get a few.
So who's the? It's like I would like kind of like walk up to the guy who's running first. I was like, "Excuse me, sir."
The guy who's running.
Yeah, who's running up?
What did I get?
Is he running up or running away?
He's running up to you guys. He's out of breath. He puts his hands on his knees. He's like, oh, hey, the fuck happened to my bird?
This. It's like, well, if you, like this person, unsure, like this creature, unsure, decided it would be a good idea to set it on fire, and try to lasso it, and so proceed to send it rampaging down the street, killing a man. So unfortunately, unfortunately, we had to put it down for people's safety. I apologize.
For our own safety.
Our safety included, because that thing probably could have killed us.
Okay. So let me get this straight. My bird is at the stables. It runs because it gets hit by some fucking fire, and which one was it that tried to fucking capture it? Who was it?
Everyone points
fucking
at
film.
Belcroft would turn behind him and point to this barrel.
What about the barrel?
That right there. That's the.
That's who he's blaming.
Belcroft is pointing to the barrel.
He hides behind barrel. Behind cart.
Barrel. Your spikes and just stench seeps through the barrel. They know you're there. But
No, I don't hide behind it. I point to it. I'm like, he's hiding behind barrel. He's hiding behind
Oh my gosh.
some deception shit.
Yeah,
Some deception shit.
Roll a deception.
Honestly, I
It's
feel
a
like
pretty
this,
bad lie.
Yeah, roll deception. Honestly, I might.
Disadvantage. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
And plus, everyone
roll-
is also actively saying that it is,
Yeah,
in fact,
roll-
Belcroft.
11.
Roll.
Now the question is, how gullible is he?
Not very, I guess.
With 4 other people saying it was you, I don't know.
You could all be
absolutely
liars.
failed this.
You could all be liars. He has no reason to trust
Deception
your
was
word.
11. Yeah, you don't pass. He's like,
Shit.
so,
Fuck.
so this one tried to capture my bird. Yeah, he didn't set it fire, but he tried to capture it, and it made it. Oh, sorry, it made it all the way here, and you guys fucking killed it.
Well, it killed somebody
my-
first.
Yeah. To be
Yeah,
fair,
I
we
can-
did not.
What else were we supposed to do?
Until a man was literally sliced in half. We point to the
Two or
Dead body on the other side of the bird.
Yeah, the extremely gruesome remains.
Okay.
The two halves of a body.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I see it. That's fucking gross. All right.
Look at it.
My boss is gonna be pissed.
I don't. Well, if you need backing up, we can vouch that this was not your fault.
Oh, okay. You can vouch for me. Is that fine? All of you.
I'm fully willing to vouch for you in this.
I'm gonna need all of you. My boss is a hard ass. Please.
Well, first off,
Who's
I feel like the only one that wouldn't be on board would be Belcroft.
Yeah.
I don't know how well he tied down the bird, but
Wait, what did I get from the bird first?
Feathers.
You got a few things. You got some meat, of course, that you can cook up and eat, though it's very tough. You don't care. You get an axe beak claw. Add that to your notes. You get
Yeah.
some axe beak feathers. And you get some axe beak meat. That's what you get.
I ask him who his boss is.
Oh, my boss. Are you from here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know axe beaks. We ride them around a lot, especially getting from the small town to small town. My boss, he's a stabler of them. You know, he saddles them up, makes sure they're not feral like this one.
Okay.
But this one, yeah, it got hit by something. It was wandering the field that we keep them in. It got hit by some. It was a fucking fireball. That's all I can really say about it. It got hit by a fireball, and it started running. It jumped the fence, which I didn't think they could do. And it ended up here, and now I have to explain it all to my boss.
Okay.
Really looking forward to it.
Well, first of all, it sounds like you need a bigger fence.
Yeah.
I appreciate the input. But would you all please come back to tell my boss what you saw, so that he doesn't say I'm crazy and then fire me. So
I crawl on top of the bird, and I'm like, why Belcom?
Yeah.
You have others. I point.
right.
Bro,
guys.
Burgundy. I keep mixing up because I have a character I play on Thursdays who also starts with a B.
Ah.
Yeah, but Burgundy walks up, and the thing he has pulled out a pair of manacles from his pocket. It's like, I feel like I might have to use these.
Do I hear him?
Velcro?
Belcom shows
Bel-
fangs.
The young kid, the half elf dude, turns to you, Bokrov. He's like, I don't know where the fuck you came from, and why the fuck you tried to rope my bird, and why you're tearing it apart now.
Eat it.
He's trying to eat it? You're trying to eat the bird?
It's good food. It's dead. It's a waste.
Okay, listen.
Belcom
I'll make
like
a deal
tough
with you.
meat.
I'll make a deal with you.
Licks lips.
Belkrov, you said your name was? Why are you speaking in third person? I don't get it. Anyways, I'll make a deal with you. How about this, okay? You follow us to
To it.
where my boss is. You
Yeah.
tell me what you saw about the bird when you started chasing it.
Yeah.
You lied to my boss, saying you were just trying to capture it to get it to where it came from, not that you were trying to eat it. And then I will give you a great meal. I'll pay for all of your meals, in fact.
Food.
I can't lose my job.
More food.
Yes, more food. Better food. More tasty.
Does Belcom like this? Belcom likes this.
He
David
turns
can't
around
leave
to look
right
at
now,
you
but
all, and
later
he's like,
on.
What the fuck? What's that?
David can't leave right now. He's the only one at the hotel. But later on in the day, he could.
Okay, yeah. Well, I suppose you're in charge of the hotel. All right, you stay here. I'll send them back here when everything's done, just to make sure.
What do we do about
Yeah,
body?
I'll even pay for their stay. The body of the bird.
No. This one.
Oh.
We show evidence, but we're on rampage.
The authorities should come through eventually, clean everything up, ask people questions, figure out what happened.
I feel like at this point we might need to. I feel like one of us should go find a town guard, so we can potentially
No.
arrest. I points at Belkrov. Arrest this
Arrest?
thing.
No town guard. They're a little strict when it comes to murder. Let's not. Are all of you from here? Is that the consensus, or are
Uh,
some of you not?
I'm from out of town, and I believe he is. He points at Hoshi.
She goes, yeah, I'm from Stonefin.
Hey,
Way from out of here.
Volkov
very
scampers
fine.
forward, and he's like, "I'm from here."
You
yeah,
are?
Yeah, sure you are. Okay.
I am.
I live
run-
nearby.
Listen. The guard. They're
Yeah.
not. It's better to handle things yourself, if you can, than to get them involved. Because once they're involved, there's a whole lot more that comes with it. So let's. You said you're staying at the hotel. You run this place. You help run this place.
That's correct.
Is there any way you could throw the two halves of this person inside?
I'm afraid I have my own concerns with. I'm afraid I don't know who's gonna come looking for this fella.
Well, possibly.
Did anyone know anything about him?
He said this was his first day working as like a tour guide.
He's pretty new in town as well, right? Didn't you say that?
Apparently had an employer of some kind though.
So the only one that's gonna be looking for him is the employer. Oh,
theory, yes.
Okay.
Look, listen here. You have a pretty good excuse as to how the man was killed. It doesn't sound like it's your fault, and we'll all testify to that.
It wasn't my fault, but if the guard is involved, they're gonna pin it on me because I was stabling the birds at the time, and I was supposed to watch them.
Even if that is the case, I feel like they've got such an easy pin. He again points at Belkrov.
Belkrov,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing here? What?
The
You looking for
bird.
something? Are you here for work?
I'm looking for a friend.
Ooh.
You don't know.
He's looking for a friend.
She hearing that is like, so where's your where's the stable so we can go talk to your boss about this?
It's a little bit out of town, maybe a 10-15 minute walk. It's a very short.
No, let's go ahead
run.
and start going.
Okay.
If you lad clean up the body, and we all hang out a little bit, I have a little bit of an idea. Hang out at the hotel until someone who can cover my ship arrives. Then we can all head over and follow you afterwards.
So you just,
Hoshi's going to walk over, like, right up next to you and just go, like, and whisper in your ear. I'm gonna be honest, I just want to get away from whatever the fuck that is. And as he's saying this, points to Belkrov.
yeah.
Volkov's on all fours.
Yeah.
I imagine that
Staring
that guy
curiously.
won't stick around for
that
too
was the
long,
image a
no matter
long
where
time
you are.
ago, Nick. No need to say.
What
Okay,
did
so-
Nick say?
I imagine that fella won't stick around too long, no matter where you go.
I sure as hell hope so. I just don't want to be friends with that.
Real
I don't
quick,
wanna be
out of
friends with you.
character.
What's up?
Out of character, I don't quite understand in character reason for Belcroft to join the party. I don't quite know what the plan or expectation is.
Find out.
Okay.
It's all good. So
I don't know
all
either.
of you.
I have no idea. You ripped me into a hole here. I won't lie. We're buckling down.
You're my brother in
You
Christ.
right yourself into this. Yeah.
Made me a savage, made me chase the bird. He didn't tell me it escaped. Now I've committed murder.
You didn't commit murder. The bird did. Anyways,
Yes, but he's the
the
reason
guy-
why that murder happened in the first place.
not necessarily.
Bird dragged me. I didn't drag bird.
Exactly. But
Yes, but
anyways,
you were chasing Afterbird.
Borod would not trust them.
Who?
All.
The kid. He's like, okay. So who's staying here and who's coming to tell my boss what happened?
Belcroft stay.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's a good idea. Who else is coming? I need 2 maybe, at least.
I'm willing to come.
Well, I'll go.
I can go too.
Okay, so the 3 of you and All right.
Velcro, you come with me. I think I have a little room that you can spend some time in.
A room?
It's padded.
Where's this room?
Got a bed. I'll ask you to not
That ain't gonna
do
do
too
enough.
much.
I lean into David. Like, if you want the manacles, just tell me.
Yeah. What did you say?
I kind of like lean into David and say, if you want me to give you the manacles just in case, let me know.
David will whisper back. I'd rather not be overtly aggressive. I don't know if I can take this man.
Can I roll
If
perception?
he attempts to leave,
right
I'll
here?
have to let him. But
All right. If you insist.
no, you're focused on your own thing, Belcron. It's alright.
Well, he said come over here, and I'm focused on him now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're walking up to him currently from the bird, but you don't hear what they're whispering. Anyways, the man says, the young guy says, okay, yeah, you 3 come with me. You 2 stay here. I'll bring them back, and I will pay for all of their hotel stays when I get back, and I will pay for their meals. Don't worry, it's a small expense at the cost of my livelihood. That man that's split in half is not staying there, right? You guys have a plan for that, right?
no.
Bellcrop begins dragging man towards
1 foot.
yeah,
No.
No?
That guy's not coming into the hotel.
Okay, he drops him like right
I
here.
can't be responsible for.
I will add, there are like alleyways around you guys. Lots of them dark, just for like dry storage sometimes. It would be easy to hide a body as long as the body's not sitting there for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone would start to smell. But he's like, you know what? One thing at a time. You 3 come with me. We'll go to my boss. My boss's name is Rycroft Hayward.
Does that name ring a bell for me?
Without a roll, no. If you want to roll lore
That's
for the city,
It's okay.
okay. But he's like, yeah, let's go. And you 2 that are staying at the hotel, just give me a minute with these 3, and we'll be back to you.
All right. What exactly did we end up doing with the body?
That is a good thing to add.
We'll
get back to you on that.
exactly decided on.
Yeah, we'll get back to you 2 as the body's left there. The other 3 are just taken off because it's
Yeah.
David's gonna leave the body there unless.
Burn the
Like-
evidence.
But anyways, you 3, who is it exactly that is going to the boss?
Natter.
Hoshi, Burgundy, and Natter.
Okay, Burgundy, Natter, Hoshi. Alright. So David, the manager, and Belkov are staying back behind. So with that, you 3 head off with this young kid. And he's like, "Whew, okay, just a short walk to the stable. Everything's gonna be okay. Everyone has their stories straight. The bird came in, it got burnt by something. It killed a man, and nobody had anything to do with it. It was just a bird, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys head out. You start to see the houses get less and less. You are now traveling along a well-beaten path of sand and sandstone along this coastal, I guess, region that you're going along. You start to notice that there's just plenty of life out here. Just the greenest greenery you've ever seen. Palm trees, tropical birds flying all about. Just critters and critters everywhere. As you were going along, is there anything you guys talk about before you arrive?
So is it just that me, or is that Belcroft dude seem batshit crazy?
It's like, I don't know. I, my son, I'm
Why do you
unsure
think I
what-
was trying to get away?
Yeah, it's like, I'll be honest. Be honest. That fellow at the hotel is a braver man than I. That
Brave and stupidity often
yeah, he's
a very similar line to walk.
an apparent. Well, I don't know if he's brave or probably a bit of both. Just trying to like give that basic to let a.
I want to see the manacles that you were having. Are they like actual manacles or just like handcuffs? Like,
I would assume they're like proper, like they're labeled as simple manacles.
oh, okay,
Right.
then.
They're like 3 gold piece manacles.
Ooh, nice ones. All right.
I mean, like if they're just handcuffs, I'm pretty sure how he looks to be like break.
Yeah,
Alright.
these are like solid chain manacles.
Oh, okay, then. Yeah, I'm looking at them and like I'm surprised he didn't take them. Probably couldn't have Vincent to put them on himself and would have been fine.
Yeah, I don't know whether to put him in manacles or put him in a muzzle.
Both. Both is good.
Both.
Fair enough.
All right. So
Also,
you
Also,
guys,
I
Also
hope you don't have to talk
question-
with that dude anytime soon.
Yeah, is also a question for the GM.
Yep.
Is this like a cobblestone road?
it's just well beaten sand. It's
Okay.
sturdy at this point.
Okay, so there's no like loud, so we don't have to worry about loud clacking from my peg leg.
No. All right, so you guys are walking along, and eventually, I mean, all the houses sort of dissipate. It's just open jungle to your left, and the open, just bright blue tropical sea to your right. It's gorgeous, considering what just happened. It's very nice. First day of spring. It is a little bit sunny out. A few bits of clouds here and there. Anyone who's local to the region, you know that springtime it does get rainy, but it's still nice. But you guys do eventually see a large fence off in the distance. There's a clearing of trees that seem to have been cut down, a large fence, and a smallish building. And the kid goes, "Oh, okay, it's right up here. I apologize. I'm out of breath. I had to chase that thing and then the other thing all this way.
Which is thing 1, which is thing 2.
I don't even know at this point. I just need this to be resolved. Yeah, I mean, the bird was burnt. I've never seen anything like that.
So, a fireball came out of nowhere.
It came from the woods. You know what? I mean, usually if a bird gets injured, it's a kid throwing fucking rocks at it or something. You know, I haven't had this job for too long, but I've seen enough to know. But fire? Who would throw fire at a bird? And they're not even like wild. They're just tame birds. They just walk around. But yeah, I don't know. But,
Gonna send you a message real quick, Levi. I guess. I don't know. I don't know how much they should know about that, or
Unsure.
okay, then. Now that knowing that, he probably wouldn't bring them up.
okay. All right. He's like, well, okay, we're here. His name is Rycroft Hayward. He's a stern man. He's very strong, strong-willed. He might not be easily convinced, so do your best.
You heard
Please.
us?
Yeah, to say the least. But let's go in. And he kind of moves aside. There's no door on this place. It is a just a cloth that's hanging over a door frame. Kind of nudges it aside and holds it for all three of you to come in. As you guys walk in, there's just a short desk and no one at it. It's kind of dimly lit in here, besides the outside bright light that is kind of streaming in. A little bit of dust just kicked up into the air. Place looks well lived in. It's not magnificent by any means, but he says, Rycroft, I found the bird. And you hear some shuffling and some rustling from the other room. You hear, and you hear a door swing open and it hits the wall as it swings open loudly. And you see a gnomish-looking man with just bronzed from the sun skin. He has a cowboy hat on. He says, all right. Mind you, this dude's like 3 fucking feet tall. He's not very tall at all.
Does he have a funny hat?
Look at my
Cowboy hat, comically large for his head. It kind of like he keeps adjusting it because it keeps sliding around. But he says, "All right,
That's one of those Buffalo cheaters.
well, who are these people? What is?" What'd you say, Andrew?
I'm not saying anything. It's
Oh.
probably my brother and his girlfriend in the background.
Gotcha. Okay. He says, "Who are these folks?" The kid speaks up. He's like, "These are the ones that witnessed the what happened. One of you, please, tell him what happened. Anybody?"
Stay silent just to fuck with him.
Well, all we saw was just one of your birds out in the town and destroying a cart and killing somebody.
It killed somebody?
Yeah, cut him clean in
Yeah,
half.
it was. You're just stepping outside of a hotel when we saw the bird in question, like smoldering, out of its mind, rampaging through the streets.
All right. It was smoldering. What do you mean?
Yes,
Like it was on
smoldering
fire.
as if something had set it on fire.
He looks at all of you, including his younger kid that works for him. He says, "Ooh, what the fuck would have set my bird on fire?
Something
Huh?
in the forest.
Something in the forest, yeah."
Hey, that's what the kid said.
Okay.
But
So what's the deal with the bird? Is it alive? Did you guys capture it? What happened?
dead.
Great.
Well, the alternative
It
was
killed
that
somebody. So what do
It
you want us
literally-
to do?
sliced someone in half and then was going to attack us. So the choice was get
It actually swung at me.
Yeah. All right. I apologize. I'm sorry. My nerves are a little worked up today. It swung at you. I apologize. No scratch on you though. I see. Okay.
Yeah, luckily it missed,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. All right.
It
I
jumped,
can't say the same for the guy that it killed.
Yeah. I see that.
it
Yeah.
jumped the fence too, apparently. So
Well, birds have their ways, you know. But all right.
clever girl.
So what you're telling me is my bird just fucking caught fire from the forest, being the cause of it. ran to the city, and you guys killed it after it split some fucking dude in half, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did this dude mean anything to you?
He
I
was.
mean,
he was there
not
to
really.
and I point at them.
We had literally just met him, and just the fact of having someone literally get sliced in half right before your eyes tends to leave an impact.
Yeah, I get it. I've seen it plenty of times. You know,
Can
this
I
kid
in-
is
I
this
fucking
kid isn't the
insight-
first one.
Can I insight check this dude?
This is not the first farmhand he's had. Is that,
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well,
how did
Uh,
kid react to that? What does he? Pretty sure you knew this already, but still.
Can
You
I
can
roll
roll
a perception check to
Yes,
sense
please.
motive?
Yeah.
sense motive.
22.
22. This dude, through and through, is just a country cowboy in its own setting. Shit happens is the motto that you assume he goes by. But he says, all right, yeah, this kid isn't the first one. He knows what he's getting into, though. And the kid kind of is like, yeah. But, all right. So what I'm hearing is you guys have no involvement with the person that got fucking killed. And you're not gonna go to the authorities because that wouldn't be sensible. And it's settled. I just lost a bird. Someone lost some
Alive.
fucking random dude. I mean, that's it.
Hopefully he didn't have a family.
Okay. You know, I really took a loss here. You know, those birds don't cost. They're not cheap. Who killed it? Who killed the fucking bird?
I like to point out I never did damage to it, so if you lie, you have to roll perception. I never did a single hit of damage to
That
it.
is, that,
So remember that. Never
that-
did a
that
single
would be
fucking hit
solved.
of damage.
I mean, we don't know. You could have heard it prior.
It was
to this. You
dragging
did not
me.
see.
Yeah, you say you don't know. You don't know. It'd be lying on your part because you don't know. You truly don't. It was on fire. That's all you saw.
Right.
Do you fess up,
It's like-
Burgundy?
It's like,
Where's the dude on
I
the-
killed it in
I don't
self-defense.
care.
Okay, you killed it in self-defense. I got you. Are you from around here?
No, I got into town literally today and then watched the person who was showing me around town get fucking sliced in half by a giant bird.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one from town. From here.
You know what? That makes sense because any sensible person from around here would realize that all you gotta do to tame these birds down is freaking draw a line in front of their face. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Just bad coincidence. You know, new person doesn't know what to do with my fucking bird. Okay. Well, this fire thing, right? You guys know anything about it?
We only know about the fireball because of the kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
the kid. All right.
He said it came from the forest, hit the bird, bird jumped over the fence, and well, you know the rest.
Yeah, I do. So,
You want to add your Microsoft company? Or do you want to add your Microsoft
So-
account?
so,
Or not your Microsoft account, your PlayStation?
all right. So,
Um,
I'll solve this later. This is what's gonna
I
happen.
have it.
Otherwise, you killed my bird. Self-defense or not, you killed my bird. I don't think the guard will like that very much. I don't want to get them involved, but I might have to get them involved. So, what I'm gonna ask you to do is a favor. Can you do a favor for me?
Depends.
I mean, wouldn't it be more worse that if they found out it was your bird that killed somebody?
You know what? I don't like your attitude.
Believe that's the feeling is mutual.
All right. Yeah, no one does. But maybe that's why my business continues.
I have a business of my own, so.
Oh,
calm down.
really? Do ya? Do ya? How long's that gonna last in this economy?
Well, I'm backed by the church, so I think I'm good.
Oh, you got the church money. You got the church money. Alright. What? If you guys would do me a favor, just a simple favor, is find out what the fuck the fire came from.
Well,
See?
I mean,
That
That is a
is
good
something we
question,
can definitely do.
Joy, what are you? What do you do?
Came from the forest. I'm sure
Come here.
the kid could show you
Come
around.
here.
By the way, are you guys like a group or something? You guys in on this? What's going on? Are you guys a group?
they came to
We
my
all
shop.
just happened to be at the same place
We
when
were
it
literally,
happened.
you know, a group in the sense that we were both on the street when the bird showed up, and his shop was like on the same street as the bird when the bird showed up.
Oh, okay. I see. You know, that's weird. Because for some reason I thought you were one of like Rouge's people, or like Lady Isabella's, and I thought I was gonna get into a whole lot more shit dealing with like a patron of sorts. But that's good. That's good. All right. So you guys just go,
You said Rouge and who?
Lady Isabella, or it could even be Madame Celeste. She,
You get 7 eyes.
but the patrons, they get around. They have their groups. They support them. Cool. I thought you were one of them. That's good that you're not. I don't like dealing with groups of people and their institutions. I don't like it. I like the freedom, like the birds do. Anyways,
The birds that you keep in captivity?
hey, I got a big fence.
Yeah, not a tall
big
one.
enough.
Obviously not big enough.
You guys gonna do me this favor or not?
We said we will, but
All
I
right.
still don't like your attitude, so we're gonna be
Hey.
like this.
Hey kid, show him where the fucking fire came from. Please come back with good news. The kid's like, all right. Let's go, guys. It's just around back.
Yes, we go.
All right. At this time, we will get to Belkrov and David. You guys.
SpongeBob transition. Meanwhile.
Swipe.
Meanwhile.
Just bubbles pop up on the screen.
David, you're kind of just standing there with your hands on your hips, like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Belkrov, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get to eat this bird and then some more. And I get a free room. Hell yeah.
Nah, that's not what Belcrov's thinking. Belcrov's like, I gotta move the body. And
Alright,
then he looks around and he moves it.
All right, David. Yeah, David and Belkrov. What are you guys doing?
Puts the body right up here in this little nook right here.
When you get back from that, David will say, like, you reckon you should also hide the bird the same way?
What?
You reckon you ought to hide the bird in the same way?
But
What?
You gotta hide the bird in the same way.
No, imagine he keeps saying what?
it's a big bird. I'd look at
You don't
you.
want
How
anyone
strong
stealing
are
the
you?
food.
Are you strong?
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not going to touch it.
Well, then the bird stays.
Oh shit.
Someone might steal your food.
I got all I need from the bird.
So at this time, you guys are kind of discussing what to do about this bird. Some lady, she seems to be like a tabaxi or a cat folk of a jaguar, walks down with a little kitten, her son perhaps, and they're just chatting, playing. She's swinging the little kid a little bit, And she stops at the bird. She goes, "Oh, oh my god! Oh!" She looks around. She spots you first, David, and then you second, Belkrov. After you come out of the alleyway, as you are covered in blood, she says, "Oh, oh, what is this? I'm gonna get the guards. Oh my gosh!"
Oh, one moment, ma'am. This is just a dead bird.
Yeah. I can't. It's a people ride these things. They're precious to people. Oh,
Well, yeah, and then this one died. And we're taking care of it. Move on. We'll have it out of the street in a moment.
What'd you say, sweetie?
oh, okay.
What'd you say?
All right. It's gonna be out of here. I mean, I live right down the street. It's not gonna sit here for a while.
Nah. Me and this large fella are gonna move it out of the way right now.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry. I don't want to get the guard involved. But it would be nice if you could move it. And she kind of steps around it, moves on her way.
Have a pleasant evening. Or morning, whatever time of day it is.
It's around noon.
Have a pleasant noon. Alright, so then I'll say to Belkrov, alright, come on, I'll help you drag it into the alley up there.
Okay, you guys drag it up into the alley. Belkrov, do you also help him drag it into the alley?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys drag it up. When you do get out of the alleyway, you see a man, tall in stature, kind of extravagant in a way. He's wearing all sorts of jewelry. Comes walking down, and he stops at your hotel, David. And you guys get out of the alleyway. He doesn't spot you yet, but he's kind of just standing there, with hands on his hips, looking up at your sign that says the name of your hotel. And he looks around. Says, "Huh. Weird. What are you guys doing?"
I don't care about him, I'm gonna walk right by.
Belkrov will hide.
Belkrov, you're hiding. David, where do you walk?
I'm walking right into the hotel. I don't care about this guy.
What does he look like?
So,
Does he look guardy?
does he look what?
Does he look like a
Guardy?
guard? Yeah.
No, he has like extravagant clothes on. Maybe not most expensive extravagant clothes, but he's doing what he can. As you walk by him, though, David, he says, "Hey, by any chance, do you work here?"
I do, sir. What can I do for you?
I had someone coming by here by the name of Amar. He works for me. He's a guide in the city. This was his last stop. He was supposed to be here or back at my place about 15 minutes ago. I don't know where he went. It was his first day. Maybe he quit. I don't know.
Oh no.
But I just want to make sure, make sure he's not, this shit happens. So, do you know anything about it? He was supposed to stop here. I paid your boss, or your boss paid me, and he was gonna promote it, then bring some folks in. This was supposed to be his last stop. Did anyone stop by?
Hold on one second. I need to figure out what he would say. Everyone else seems to not want the guards involved, so I'm gonna go with that's probably a good idea for David in particular. So he'll say something like, yeah, well, wait, the guy said this was his last stop. Okay. David's smarter than I am. So he'll say, We've been expecting him, haven't seen him yet, though. It was his first day.
Yeah, you know
Oh
what?
no!
Maybe he got lost.
Can't
That's
believe
alright.
I can't believe we're turning into the bad guys already.
Yeah,
Not exactly. We're not exactly.
he
Well, owner of this hotel will we'll wait around and see if we see him soon. If we don't, the owner of this hotel will contact you and later and iron things out.
alright. I appreciate it. Have a good day. By the way, do you make good money here?
I make all right money.
Alright, money. Alright. Well, I'm sort of a middleman for lots of money. What do you get into?
I'm afraid I'm just head of finances here in the hotel.
Okay. Well, if you ever need some better pay, I'm sure I could match or beat what you're currently paying.
Better pay as a tour guide.
Yes, or I know someone else who could possibly pay you more, but I don't know if it's in your scope of work. You said you do finances. He's more of a how do I say it? Free-willed, maybe.
Free will.
Free will, yeah. He's like he helps adventurers get to go where they're going. I don't know. You don't seem like an adventurer though, so forget I said it.
Does David would have this guy's name, right? Because he'd know who they were paying for the tour guide, right?
Yes, let me find it.
Poor guy is just gonna not know that his employee got fucking iced by a bird. because we because when I say we decided, I think it was more David decided to hide both corpses in his hotel.
No, they're not in the
I didn't
hotel.
hide. Neither of the corpses are in the hotel. There's plausible deniability to the guards that it was entirely Belkrov who hid the bodies. And David's initial reaction was just to tell the guards absolutely everything and trust that he wouldn't be held responsible.
I was like, that's the bad idea.
Belkrov looks pretty bad.
His name is Feindar.
Feindar. All right.
With a PH, but
I
will send
right.
it to the. I'll just DM that to you specifically.
All right. So David's gonna say, there's actually a good chance that I might be in contact with you about that. Tell you what, I'll message you a bit later on, see if some things shake out the way I'm hoping they will, and we might be in business a good bit.
Well, I mean, it's not really you and me business. If you want that higher adventurer sort, but finances, I could always use someone. But if you do want the adventurer thing, I could definitely point you in the right direction, and I get paid for it. So,
I'm very interested in that.
I'll
contact you later.
I'm just. Do you know where I reside?
I work in finances here. I think I can contact you. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll be on my way. Let me know if you find the guy. If not,
Will do.
I'll just assume he quit. Honestly, it's not a business for everyone,
And I do. It can be a complicated town.
All right.
With lots of unsavory visitors.
Yeah, for sure. But See you around.
Yeah.
Used to be that in season.
Belkrov, as you watch this whole conversation go down.
Velcro would have climbed on this roof.
Up at the top row, everyone over.
So David.
And then I would be like watching from like fucking like right up here, just like looking over the edge.
David, you do hear a creak above you on the thatch roof of your place.
That's the opposite one actually.
Oh,
Yeah, this
that's
is
right.
up.
You're right.
Okay.
The
What did you
place
say up
opposite of
again?
yours,
Laura.
and you hear a
Stealth.
creak. You
How
can
did-
roll a stealth if you would like.
Yeah, damn right.
Go
Just
ahead.
going give it away. I put points into this shit for a reason, baby. Where is
DC
it?
14.
Where
Just
is stealth?
That's something you roll, Levi.
Oh, you are right.
Is that actually
What?
right? I have a
No, you can
modifier
roll
to
it.
it.
I thought DM rolled stealth. I thought it was a secret roll.
You are right.
You roll my stealth?
Players can roll secret rolls just fine. You just need to switch it to a blind roll.
You
Oh,
guys
no,
don't
I
see the
found
dice
it.
on the screen, right?
I found it.
We watch.
No, we see that roll.
I already rolled it for you.
Big movie.
Alright, that's good.
Yeah,
Big
David, you
movie.
hear a creak and some
It's a
shuffling.
plus
How do you guys
5.
for free?
It's a plus 5.
You use that.
Russia? Huh?
Alright, so I'll probably like turn around and like gesture for Belcroft to come down and come into the hotel.
I need you to speak up.
I'm
You're
probably not gonna like yell or very much encourage him. It'll just be like, hey, come on, let's go. Betting that you'll remember that there's a comfy
no, it's
room waiting
different.
for you.
It's the same thing.
Andrew,
but
can
this
you
one
mute your
was
mic?
Barcelona.
And they're talking
I'm
about.
sorry, I couldn't hear that.
I'm sorry, my brother and his girlfriend are in
Just
the dorm and they're
just push
talking.
the talk, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, try
mute your
push
mic.
That'll work.
Uh, Could you repeat that, Nick?
Just asking him to mute the mic. You waved to me. The Belrod would look at clothing. Does he seem presentable?
Your clothing,
Yeah, my fucking cloth fibers.
presentable as you've ever been.
can that I know that's a lie. Can Belrod cloth Belcroft do anything to do himself make himself more can like wipe blood off with like the thatch roof?
Here's the question: does Belcroft have any conception of the idea of presentability?
No, he sees that that guy was well dressed, so he'd be like, ooh. So then he tries to clean
Does he
himself
know
up.
that's what it means to be well dressed? He might think that
He
guy
knows
was
that he was dressed as well. He dresses different. Belcroft liked that.
Yeah, you kind of wipe yourself off. You shove some dirt off of your clothes, pat it down, and you
Alright.
clamber down off of the roof.
No, I run off and then I fucking like on all fours jump down and the fucking.
I like how Nick has actively chosen to be that guy
Yeah.
in this game.
No.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
that guy last time as well.
I was
Yeah.
the hero.
It's fitting. I like it. But yeah, Belkrov climbs down. He gets up to you, David. Belkrov, David, what are you guys doing?
We go inside.
Yeah, sure. Come on. He'll lead you in. David will go behind his desk. Let me figure out which room is free real quick, and I'll lead you out there.
Belcroft was suspicious being in a building.
You can roll perception, okay, insight. You would like to see his motive.
Yeah, but Belcroft has a deep-seated fear of containment, so he doesn't like rooms. What can I roll? Perception?
Perception.
Okay,
It's the
this one.
insight for
Okay, sure.
Pathfinder.
And this would probably go against my what DC?
14.
Either
Deception?
your deception or persuasion, if you're lying or not. Don't have to tell him though.
Well, he hasn't
I
lied
am
about
kind
it.
of lying because the goal of the room is mostly to detain him. I'm
Yeah,
going to
Belcroft knows
specifically pick-
that.
It would be your deception then.
All right. Yeah. So you know that. You
That's
know
what
that
Belcroft
I'm
would be
not
thinking.
really trying to make you comfortable. I'm trying to like put you in a room and keep you there for a little while. I am planning. I don't know if you would know this specifically,
I probably won't.
but I am planning to put you in a room with a window, so that if you want to break out, like you're not gonna destroy everything. You can
Belkrov
just
would
break the
actually
window.
have asked for a room with a window. So this works
I
out
believe we can
very
manage
well.
that.
Because otherwise I was gonna destroy the fucking room.
You're
If you locked
controlling
me in.
access to everyone else.
Okay, so you get him. Did you make that roll?
I have
Perception.
14.
What was?
Oh
the
yeah,
DC?
perception 14. That beats my deception DC of
Gotcha.
10. So
So Belkrov.
Oh,
you-
you're an
you
you're an
do think-
intelligence.
yep.
Oh boy.
Belkrov, you do notice that maybe he just wants to keep you in here. Maybe he's not ill-intentioned, but maybe in the place you're at, it's not the right time for what you do and what you feel right.
Well, based on the pretext with his little tiny amount of social knowledge, based on what they've said, he's not for the eyes of the public. Cause didn't a girl freak out when they saw me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Because you're
tabaxi.
covered in
the bird.
blood, though.
Yeah, well he knows.
And they
he's
freaked
scared.
out about the dead bird, not you.
Yeah, but people are freaking out at the scene, which you thought was normal, but it's
Yeah.
Of course you did.
He could take limited social cues.
limited.
Limited social.
Very.
Limited.
Very limited.
So what do you do, Belkrov?
I
leads you in.
I go in.
Okay.
I'm like looking at stuff. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, whoa.
It's probably not a very nice room. It's probably one of the much cheaper rooms without so much stuff that could possibly need to be cleaned.
It's like ground floor, looking at the alley.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
Rod would
that's
be like,
what
oh, this is for me? This is for Belgrave? He's like, whoa.
Yep, you can stay in here for a while. It's real comfy. This is a nice little room. You probably know he's lying still.
Is there...
Seems like the... Oh, go ahead.
Belkov knows he's lying, but then he this is more glamorous than he's lived in recent years. So he'd be like, whoa. He looks at the ceilings and then he's gonna look at the window. Is it like a beam ceilings? Or is it just like...
No, not definitely not very tall ceilings. I can't imagine it like a medieval-esque hotel having high ceilings.
Yeah, probably.
At least not a cheap one.
Is there a window?
Yeah.
Is it big enough to fit Belkov? DM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What is there furniture in this room?
A little.
A little
Maybe a
bit.
desk.
A desk?
Yeah, a bed.
Yeah.
Alright, Belkov will play along. Belkov goes into room to progress.
David will quickly ask, I think David heard that the bird was lit on fire by a fireball that came from an unknown source. So David's gonna ask, listen, were you the one who hurled the fireball at the bird? Are you able to hurl fireballs? That's quite an ability.
No, Belkov can't throw fire. Belkov.
Ah.
Belkov can spit poison. You want some?
No, thank you. That sounds poisonous in some manner.
That sounds. Alright.
Alrighty. You hang out. I'll see you soon. And David will leave and lock the door.
So, here's what happens. David walks out.
Belkov would
Trying
do
to keep it
stuff.
cool. Keep it calm, like
Belkov
nothing
borders
happened.
door.
Yeah, Belkrov locks himself in. He's just
Not
having a
knowing that you
fantastic
locked me
fucking
in
time.
there.
Yeah. Fantastic fucking time in his new room.
I'm a
that he's
squatter.
never seen before.
Almost.
Other than that, while you guys are sort of biding time, back to Burgundy, Hoshi, and Natter, along with
Yes.
the kid. He's like, okay, so it's just along the fence here. You know, that tree line there that you guys are seeing, it came from there. The bird was like close to the corner here, and it came from there. I don't really know what else to say. It's unusual. Fire? In a place that rains so much, doesn't make sense. But you guys do get to this corner where the bird was burnt, supposedly, and looking at the forest line, you don't see anything. But I will have you three make a perception check for me.
18.
Dirty 20.
Okay, it's 11. All right. 18, 20, 11. All right. So if you rolled above a 10, which is all of you,
Yay.
you notice that, as you're up front and these trees are sort of looming ahead of you, over you, close to this fence, you do smell the smell of smoke again. This time it's just wood burning. It actually smells like a campfire this time, not the scent of burning feathers. You don't know if it's from the city. You don't know if it's from just someone camping. But who rolled the above 20?
I rolled.
Nat-
I rolled a
I got-
20.
I got an 18. Natter got dirty 20. So
Yeah,
Gotcha. Natter, you do see a pretty large smokestack. Maybe it's the position you're in. You see through the dense leaves and jungle. You do see a smokestack sort of deeper into the forest.
Okay. Be like, Natter seeing that, he'd be like, I can. Because we do know. You said we do know it's a campfire this time, right?
It smells like one at least.
It smells like burning wood, not.
Well, okay, that's right. Oh, I can see smokestacks, so that's probably where the smell is coming from. If you guys want to locate it and deal with the problem.
Yeah, seems like our best bet. So follow this.
Okay.
The kid goes, there's a smokestack back there?
If I point it out, will they all be able to see it?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
So he kind of peers around. It's like, it's strange. The only person I really know that lives back there would be Mirrodin, but yeah, that's they don't usually have campfires from what I've seen. I suppose we could go.
Did you say it's a smoke? Is it like a smoke plume or like a proper smokestack?
Now that you see it, roll me another perception.
All of us? Or...
Yeah, sure.
See his trail of. You can see the smoke. 19.
22. And a nat 20.
Nice. All right, Hoshi, you notice that this thing, not a normal smokestack. It's definitely a smoke plume. It's much larger than a smokestack, in fact. The kid doesn't really notice. He just assumes it's a smokestack. He says, "Well, yeah, let's go check on the old lady Mirrodin, I guess." But Hoshi, with you noticing that, do you say anything? Push to talk, by the way. We can't hear you.
Fuck.
There,
we
now.
go. Okay.
Need to hurry. That's not no normal smoke stack. That's more like a smoke plume right now.
Yeah, let's get up there. Oh, okay. Yes. And you guys sort of trudge through this untrailed forest as you
Yeah.
sort of in a literal sense, trailblazing. And eventually, after climbing up a slight incline, you get to a plateau, and you can see in the distance a large base of a building that seemed to have been burnt down.
Oh.
Through the trees, you see smoke coming off of it. You don't see much other than that until you get closer. You just notice that it is really just this small little cottage that just completely burnt down. But as you guys approach, the kid says, "What happened here? Fuck, guys, what's that? What were you saying?
Is this where this person's house used to be?
Yeah, there was a old lady here. She was a half orc. Her name was Mirrodin. She was old, you know, just did what she did quietly and never bothered anyone. In fact, sometimes she baked pies for us and ran them down to our stables. She was nice. What happened?
It's entirely possible that the fireball that hit the axe head came through, like, barreled through the house and caught the house on fire on its way to the bird.
Or whatever. Set the bird on fire, set this on fire themselves.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Or that too.
Because you said the bird jumped over the fence and just booked it to the housing district, right?
Yep, pretty much.
I was asking that to the kid, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This is strange. It would be. I mean, it can't be a coincidence, right? Something had to have caused this. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just checking stuff.
Oh. Would it be survival? I guess it would be survival to figure out, like, would this fire be natural? Like, or is this like,
yeah, we'll
would this feel like, oh, this is like an axe, this like something happened, like
She baked
there's,
pies.
she was like
you-
some like a cinder caught, and like this was just like
Right.
an accident, or like was this like an act?
Was this magic? Like,
roll survival for me.
Only an 8. I'm gonna use a hero point on this.
Good choice.
Better, it's only in 15.
15 is what you needed.
Oh.
So you kind of walk around this, and Burgundy, you know a little bit about magic yourself. You know that this fire, its capacity, was not natural. Even, I mean, considering that you've heard that it's the spring season here, that it's supposed to be pouring a ton of rain, nothing should even be remotely flammable here, but something happened. And you can almost certainly discern that it was not natural or naturally caused.
Yeah, just see like Burgundy kind of like kneeling down, like checking, just like there's not a lot of ash here, which means it must have burned really fast, really hot. And in this time of year, this part of the world, I can't think of anything that would anything natural that would cause something to burn this fast, this big. So there's a good possibility that something magical happened.
the kid says, "Whew, can we try and find the old lady, Mirrodin? I really hope she's okay."
I will. Let's
Do our best.
I'm gonna give it a shot. Just perception check. Try and find the old lady.
All right. Anyone who's trying to find her?
Yeah.
I cannot find.
Shit.
I am unable to find her. Anyone else rolling?
I am, but I was gonna see if I can roll find any, like, I guess, trails of where what caused this, or where she ran off to. Like, that'd be more of a nature since we're here, or
The 10.
I will say, is there a survival in this?
There is survival.
survival.
I'll say roll a survival
Okay.
for tracking.
Nope. I don't find shit.
You guys don't find any sign of where this lady.
Do you
might
still have your?
gone.
Did you already use your hero point?
Not yet.
I
You can
think.
if you want. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I might. Yeah.
I mean, we are getting pretty late, so we're getting closer to the end
I
of the
just rolled
session.
one higher, so.
Oof.
Yeah, that's rough. You
Hero
guys
points do be like that.
don't find anything leading to where she might have gone if she did go anywhere. Also, searching through the rubble, I mean, you find some cookware. If you guys would, one of you would like to add that to your inventory, if you would even take it.
Old lady slippers. Sweet.
Is there a waffle iron?
Burnt old lady slippers. What'd you say?
Is there a waffle iron?
No waffle iron, but there is cookware. But you guys look around, and the kid's like, I can't find anything. Do you guys have any clue?
I'm not finding anything either. Either she was out at the time, or she was out at the time, or was burned to the ground.
I didn't find any bones or anything that could resemble a person, but I suppose. You know, hey, I'm sorry about my boss. He's a little rough sometimes. But now I feel like this is a bit personal. This lady never did any wrong to anyone. I guess I have a proposition, because, I mean, for my own sake, and my boss is going to ask for it anyways. We need to find out who did this,
I agree.
Yeah.
but it seems we're going to need to maybe take some more time at it. So, you know what? I'll give you guys a little bit for, housing if you need it, and some food. I think we're gonna need some direction, I suppose. But I don't want the guards involved, so
Neither do I.
You two seem to be more familiar. How bad are the guards around town?
It's not that they're bad, it's just if something's big enough to get them involved,
Then kind of the whole city's kind of
yeah, it
locked
makes it
down. It's just
a
not
bigger situation than it needs to be.
They kind of blow stuff out of proportion sometimes.
Right.
Yes, this is
and-
bad, but like they're gonna treat this like a more than one person died. Like everyone locked down, curfews.
Right.
It's been pretty bad sometimes.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty strict. Granted, they can be cool sometimes, you know. They're pretty strict when it comes to their specific rules, which
I mean,
no one fucking knows about.
yeah, the good people, it's just they're strict.
Yeah, for the most part, good people. But I don't know. The only thing I could suggest was I I don't know. These people have been kind of shoddy sometimes, but maybe look for a sponsor. They I don't know. They sometimes have information that might be of use, and I suppose if you guys are ones that are up to, I guess, adventure, whatever that may entail, it might be a good idea. I would say they could have some information. So, yeah. What's that?
Thanks for the advice.
Yeah, well, I guess you guys should be on your way. I'm sure you all have things to do. It's gonna get late soon. Thank you for all the help. Again, sorry for my boss.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no worries. I know the feeling.
And he ruffles around in his back pocket, and he pulls out the small coin pouch, and he says, "This is all I have on my person for now, but it should get you by." He gives you guys 5 gold
Each or total?
total.
Okay. I was about to
We
say,
we should make like a party fund thing. Like,
we probably will when we're an actual party.
true. We're not actually a party at this point.
Yeah, just involved in the same thing.
We're just a bunch of assholes.
But yeah, you guys take the gold.
Now do
if
we
someone-
take one of the gold?
Okay.
We're splitting it up that way. Now we just take 1 gold. Because you guys have that store.
Well, I guess that leaves me and Burgundy with 2 gold each.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys take the gold. He says, "Well, I guess I'm gonna get back to work. Is there any other questions you guys have? Also, feel free to come back here anytime. I'll let my boss know that you're investigating it further. And obviously, you know, she has family in town somewhere. They would probably pay you well for her finding. So if money's your motivator,
What was her last name? Her
My
full
last
name.
oh, Vestrin, Vestrin Virus.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. We'll definitely keep you updated. This is. Yeah. I don't like this. Don't like this at all.
Yeah, this is bad signs all around.
Yeah, I agree. Well, you guys get back. I guess I'll see you around, hopefully. And you guys,
I
unless there's
tip my fez to him, which is a very weird thing to see.
you like hold the top and like bow your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
It's just like cool.
No joke, I actually saw a dude wearing a fez the other day.
Oh.
Crazy.
Hey, fezzes are cool, alright?
I agree. He was putting that shit on. But yeah, that was crazy to see. Otherwise, you guys with that, unless you guys have something else to say, head back towards the hotel.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Natter will probably head back to his store.
Gotcha.
That is where he sleeps.
Yeah. Hoshi and Burgundy definitely head to the hotel.
Yeah. And I'll
Yeah.
say, if you want to so we can investigate. Just meet back at the shop tomorrow. Like that's
Yeah.
so we can investigate this.
All right.
Nada is going to inform Nappa of what he found. By the way, they did see Nappa as they were walking out, right?
You guys did.
He's the monkey man, Race.
Yeah.
The Vanara.
Yeah.
Quickly describe what Napa looks like. I forgot to do that.
He was.
He's
he
hilarious,
is
and you will quote everything he says.
How I always forget how you say the race name. How do you say it
Apparently,
again?
that joke is
Vanara.
entirely for me and Hoshi.
Sorry, I didn't pay attention to what you said.
I said,
Sorry. Go ahead.
He said, "I am hilarious, and you will quote everything I say."
No, that is
That is
exactly
it.
who I named it after.
It's like,
He's a Venari named Nappa. What do you think I was going
Is-
to?
is
that's
it-
a weird.
Is it two
oh,
P's
God,
as
oh,
well?
God,
Like,
you're
is
so
it
right.
Nappa?
Fucking
What was that?
Is his name spelled Nappa too?
Oh yes.
perfect.
I told Levi this and he fucking laughed. But so he was dressed very similarly to how I was, since he is also a follower of Desna. He works at the church. So very like has like very, I guess, if you've seen the symbol, that's what that's the color scheme that we have on in our clothes. And I will drop that in character art so y'all can see.
Yeah.
That is the
Get it.
and so like Nappa does have the armor, like the leather armor, but he's wearing a cloak that does have that symbol on it, and with this color scheme. But pretty much tall monkey dude named Nappa. Not much to say.
All right. So, with that, you guys head back. What's Belcroft getting up to right now in his room that he's locked in?
Oh, lovely.
Well, I know Levi's a little bastard sometimes, so let me guess, I don't fit through the window, do I?
They both said yes.
Do I?
You
Would
do.
I?
You do.
Okay.
You
okay.
open it. And you
I don't
realize
leave.
very quickly.
I'd be like, I'd probably be
Jumps
like,
through
I
it.
would have been adrenaline pumped from like social activity and so long that I would have been like scampering around in like the little room, and then after a while you'd hear me like talking, and you'd be like, who is? You could hear like murmurs through the wall.
David, you are hearing murmurs through the wall. You hear him talking to himself.
A bunch of
Mm-hmm.
patrons.
In third person, in first person, it's really fucking weird.
A bunch of patrons are coming down giving noise complaints.
But,
Great, you're that loud? Great.
sometimes. No, he's whispering. He's whispering for now. But
Velcrov liked this. Yeah, we like this.
We? Oh god.
Velcrov likes
Yeah.
this.
But David, as you are sitting there, kind of calming your nerves after you saw a man get split in half, you do see the other three walk in.
Oh, into the hotel.
I went to my store.
Oh yes, the other two.
And you. Let me get the accent back. You guys returned. How did it go with the farmer?
Well, not great.
That's a bit concerning.
He wants us to figure out where where the fire came from that singed the bird in the first place. Doesn't seem to believe that this would it happened anyways. It happened. And when we went into the woods, we found the house of an older lady. You might know her. Vezran Veris?
That's a
was
big
the-
city. I'm afraid I'm not
That
certain.
was the kid's name.
Oh, that's the kid's name. Never
The
mind.
old lady's name was Mirrodin.
We were asking for her full name, not the kids, by the way.
Yeah.
The lady's name?
Yeah, we asked when you asked the kid what he was asking about her full name. Not we didn't care about
Her
the kid.
full name is Mirrodin Carrick.
Okay.
Mirrodin Carrick?
C-A-R-R. Yeah. C-A-R-R-I-C. The kid's name is Bezrin.
We don't care.
So,
He's the kid. He is just the kid.
Man, fucking kids.
And this old lady named Murin? Don't know if you-
Mirrodin. Yeah.
Mirrodin. Lived out like on the edge, kind of like just inside the edge of the woods. We investigating a trail of smoke, which led to what appeared to be what was left of her house, which had burned completely to the ground. And just from when it was looking for me, it burned way. It would have been way too big of a burn to be natural. There had to be something magical involved.
And you never found the woman.
We did not find the woman or any remains of the woman.
So she or someone else burned down the place and it somehow got the bird as well.
That's what it's looking like so far. Using some sort of magical fire, just from what I could see.
This might seem like an odd question, but was the farmer by any chance offering a reward for figuring out what hurt his bird?
No, we were doing this as a favor for him. So that way the
sounded
guard
like
doesn't
it
get
was-
involved.
It was mostly him just kind of threatening us with getting the guards involved if we didn't do the favor.
That's understandable. So, quick tangent. David will point to Hoshi. I don't actually know if we all introduced each other to each other, so I don't know if you've ever actually said your name.
That's
Did
a
we
good
introduce
point. We
each other?
actually never properly introduced each other.
All
right.
We've never mentioned each other's names, I don't think.
Yeah, because
All right.
we were just like taking the tour and then the bird and then bird
And then bird.
and then bird up.
All right, so David's gonna be like, you're Hoshi from, I don't remember the name, Camelou
Stone
University,
Kid.
yeah?
Was that the name of the university?
There's some university in Camelou.
Yes. That is me, yes.
Hey, I'm David. Long time no see.
Oh, man, yeah, it's been a while, man.
Are you
Uh,
Guys are here
you
doing
two, like,
this.
frat brothers or something?
No,
we
we've
took
just
a couple of
ran
classes
into each other.
together.
Yeah.
Seen each other around.
Were you a paladin at that point? I don't remember. Or a champion. Out of character, I don't remember.
I don't know.
Doesn't Paladin come later in that? If he's doing champion, doesn't that come later?
No, champion.
It's actually-
he has access to his champion to if he's doing paladin. Then he gets that they all get.
They're all champions, but I thought the choice for that comes later, not at level 1.
No, oh no, you choose subclasses like level 1.
That's right. This is
Okay, but I'd probably recognize that you're quite a capable person, right? I mean, yeah, we all saw each other fight.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely
So-
saw each other fight.
So David's then gonna say, I have a slightly wonky proposition that I think you fellas might be interested in. I've seen both of you fight, and you're both quite capable. I myself have a little bit of magic. Nader also worked well in a team. And I have a contact or two with people who are willing to hire adventuring parties. Now I know Hoshi a little bit. I don't know. You. Let me get the name. Burgundy. And I don't
That is
know
the name.
Nader,
Natter.
but Nader. But I know that we all work all right in a team, and we're all able to take on a terror bird. So how would you guys feel about like getting the job as putting those abilities to some good use, or at least a good use to get money?
I mean, I'm not opposed to that idea at all.
Neither am I.
I'm not there, so you don't get a response from me.
You guys do think about that one elephant in the room. Not necessarily an elephant in the room, more of like a strange
Or in the room.
weirdo in the other room.
And
And you look to the door that is currently locked.
It's probably down a hallway. It's probably not right there, right?
Yeah. Sure.
He's gonna be our Jar Jar Binks.
Probably has like a bar in front of the door to keep him in.
I think out of character, David would probably like to have Belkrov in the party, just because Belkrov is pretty controllable and influenceable.
yeah.
They can influence him pretty well, and so control him and like have him go where they want him to. And he seems capable. Is able to restrain the bird pretty well. But he's not going to mention that because he knows that everyone else is a bit iffy on him.
Okay. But
That's pretty smart, gain favor with the
if you're
group.
Sure,
I mean, you guys do kind of like all glance down the hallway. You're like,
What do we do with that fucking animal? We gotta put him down.
yeah.
That'd be a mercy.
I feel like we need. I will say I'm a bit morbidly curious about what the hell its deal is.
It's God.
What are you gonna do about it?
Listen, until proven otherwise, I have no reason to not use it.
At this point, you guys do hear a few creaks on the roof.
I was gonna say, I mean, this entire time we've referred to it as that fucking thing. We've hardly ever referred to Belkrov as Belkrov.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The entity known as Belkrov.
yes. But you guys do hear like creaks on the roof. It's really strange.
Oh shit!
David,
did he get out?
especially,
Oh shit!
you're not
did he-
used to it. You're like, what the fuck?
It's like, oh shit! Did he get a? You didn't put him in a room with a window, did you?
I'm not going to have him ruin the entire room trying to get out. I'd rather have him have a nice escape route if he really wants to leave.
Well, there's a non-zero chance that's him on the roof.
Let's go find out. David will walk outside and look onto the roof.
Who she says that's probably closer to like a 99.99999
Yeah.
repeating precision. That's whatever the hell he is on the
So
roof.
You guys head outside to look onto the roof. As you go out, you see a hooded figure of Belkrov on top of the roof, peering down. He seems to be watching people and not even paying attention to you. Belkrov, are you saying anything as they're going by?
Or maybe like whispers to myself. The way they walk is weird. There was so much clothes. It's constricting. Why do they wear all this? Do they wear jewelry? Some people?
Yeah, some people. Yeah.
Like, what is that? Shiny. Should Belrock get some? Should Belcroft get some? Things for later, things for later.
David's gonna yell up at you. What's up? Was the room not comfy?
No, Belrock get tired of tight corridors, tight rooms. Not much air.
Like, He seems to know a lot of he knows a lot of words and seems to know what they mean, but I don't get him.
I don't think any of us do.
Okay.
All right. No,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand Nicholas as a person.
I don't understand you either, bro. Like, how do you function?
All right. So at
Alright.
this time, were you gonna say something?
Caffeine and nicotine. Caffeine and nicotine.
I think David's fine with Belkrov hanging out on the roof for a while. Eventually, like it'd take like him hanging around unnecessarily for like a week for David to like shoo him away. So
Yeah.
he's just gonna leave him.
So you guys do eventually head inside. It is getting later at night at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get you all guys all a room.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for the room, so you're gonna have to like still pay for that
Yeah.
if you got money.
We will pay for the rooms.
I believe how much is room and board in the normal?
I think it's. I don't know.
Services.
Yeah,
Lodging.
and then the plans in the morning, I guess, to go out and investigate the burned down place. And David's gonna go with you naturally.
As for lodging, it is 1 silver point per day if it's
Alright.
just a room with a bed. So, would Belcroft be paying?
Is there like
Belkrov is not
is there like
paying,
a
no,
flat
Belkrov's
surface on top? Belkrov doesn't
it's-
exactly have a lot of money.
It's not entirely flat, but it's. I mean, if you wanted to sleep up there, you probably could.
Yeah, I'd feel more. I'd try to conceal myself.
Okay. you head
And
towards,
Belkrov
the
would
wall
nap up there.
side.
Belkrov would actually stay up a little bit and then look around the sky, searching.
All right. So
You
the
hear
other
that for a
two-
couple hours.
Yeah, he's just whistling. You guys can't tell why, but at some point it doesn't even bother you anymore. It's just
I can't
background
believe-
noise. But yeah. The other two, just remove 1 silver from your inventory. Natter. You arrive back at your shop. It is around the time where you guys are closing down. You see good old friend Nappa locking the door to your shop. And he turns around and he sees you. He says, "Oh, how was it?"
Interesting, to say the least.
All things are bound to be.
You're not wrong. And Natter will pretty much explain what happened throughout the day.
Okay.
Like how the axe speak, right? It's called axe speak.
Yep.
How much?
What?
How?
What?
Did you say XP?
I said axe speak.
Okay, axe speak.
Yeah,
The
we'll get to that later.
I'll explain how the an axe came running down. Something unfortunate happened to the tour guide. We finished off it just explained everything because he knows Nappa will also keep it down low, on the down low.
This is it's a lot to take in. A lot for well, I mean, I don't want to say it, but I told you so. You follow them, you're going to get into something.
That was
The
kind of the
stars.
plan, but Mirrodin, that's how you say your name, right?
Yeah.
We found her house burned down in the forest when we were investigating what lit the axe beak on fire.
And I know that name. She lives in a cottage in the forest. Right?
Yes. So the Hoshi and Burgundy, the two who I ran off with, follow
Yes.
They're gonna probably come to the store tomorrow morning, so we can continue the investigation. What's
I see.
happening?
Well, I mean, do you have a lead on anything?
He does know about those goblins thing, right? He would.
Yeah.
I would say I believe it is the I'm trying to figure out how to say that. The Plotus?
Others, yeah.
I
Oh,
believe it could have something with the Plautus goblins.
Think so.
oh shit. Knowledge. It's like Nadir knowledge.
So, because I'm pretty sure I would explain to them how before I saw them around that what's the meeting called again? That huge meeting,
Oh, the summit.
the summit. Because I did at least around that time I saw them flying a ship, right? No wait, in the South Feather Drop, Forest of South Feather Drop, Thea, THEIA, and I'm pretty sure I would have told him that,
Right.
and so that's why I would. They have been around, so that's why Nada believes they could have something to do with this.
That's interesting. The Plautus goblins, they're strange. They're a rich country. Why would they be out here? But, I don't know. Maybe... maybe someone else will have more information on it. Fire. It's interesting. Why would they burn down an old lady and a bird? I'm no investigator, though.
That's what we hope to find out.
On another note, my dear friend, you have a quest ahead of you, and I don't know if you've known it for long or not at all. But you do. And I'm excited to see where you go. But I hear there's a few new sponsors that popped up in town. I mean, Rouge he's I don't know if you've ever met him actually. He's kept it low for a while, but he's ramping up. He's looking for new people. If that is your sort of thing, may the stars guide you. There's more as well. Now I don't know if this is your thing, but Lady Isabella, she's also looking for people as well. But
Madame
you know,
Celeste.
yes, Madame Celeste as well. Did you hear of this already?
Well, the farmer who owned the axe beak, he thought we were with one of those three,
Oh,
and he
yeah,
does
I
not like them.
guess- everyone has their own opinions of adventurers, you know. Madame Celeste, that's a new one. Young. She, can't wait to see what she does. But, you know what, I say, when you get the time, I know you're busy with the store. Try and sort it out. Go find one. Maybe they have something valuable to you.
Well, if those new people I met, if things are going how I believe they are going to be, we will need to come with a decision together.
All right. New friends. Look forward to it.
Yeah. But I would go back, I guess, wish him good night, then head back into the store.
You unlock your shop. You head back in to get a rest. And the rest of you, Belcroft up on the roof, David, Hoshi, Burgundy, all in your own little hotel. After a eventful day, new mystery for the next. That is where we are going to end the session.